Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Get that out of there.
Listen, hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. This is the panel. It's our Sunday show of all shows. You see, I'm wearing my X-Men shirt. Dun, 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 dun. The rest of the song, 90s music. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We're going to talk about All Star 6 today, the encore. Do you want more? BET presents. Plus, for the girls who've seen Suicide Squad, once we get to that marker, we are going to discuss it. If you haven't seen it, you might need a dip on that part. And then through some hot topics. Once again, Britney's family just won't leave that poor baby alone. We've got a lot of things to go over today. Thank you for tuning in. Y'all, I went to brunch today, so I am mimosa down, like quite a few. But I had somebody try to fight me not 1 hour ago. Got up, raised up in my face and everything. And baby, when I tell you, I crossed my legs and giggled. Because one thing about me is I'm not about that bullshit no more in my life. And when I see people do that stuff now, I know how to react and respond to them. So God bless you, son. I hope you figure out whatever was going on with you tonight, because I'm confused, just like everybody else was at that table. So you can continue to text, but I moved on from that type of stuff in my life. Y'all don't respond to nobody that can't keep their cool. Don't respond to folks like that. You just giggle and move on. And that's what I did to you, baby. And now I get to talk about it on the public platform. All right, let's go ahead and get my social medias out the way and get my good Judy's up in here so we can talk about these things today, because I almost had a black eye. All right, it's at Matty Rants on all social media pages except for Twitter, which is at the Matty Rants. You already know, child, they weren't going to do nothing, Mark English. It was like, why are you getting up? You can find me on the Stereo app Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for podcasts with Dooley _ noted and Blakeisha on Mondays and Wednesdays, and on Fridays is with Mimi Cherry for Fortunate Rants. Also, I am partnered with the Airtime app on for Tuesday and Thursday shows. Catch me for Drag Race Everything on Tuesdays, and then Drag Race Trivia and Hot Topics on Thursdays with your boy Dooley _ noted. I did it again, Dooley. I don't know why I want to do your name twice, friend. Dooley _ noted. There it is. D dot 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 and then noted. Mm-hmm. Let's see, baby, keep it going. Ain't no story if there was nothing to tell. Come on, happiness. And then also, you already know what's up. Me and Mimi Cherry are starting the Drag Race Holland reviews on Tuesday, so make sure you tune in to us live. We'll have the show times available for you then. Again, catch us on Stereo for the podcast. I think we're going to move those to Airtime. I'm trying to work out something with Airtime right now about that. And yeah, there you go. Let's go ahead and get my first co-host up in this piece. You already know him. Doctor, you call him. With the food, with the love, with the advice, sometimes with the shade. Let me go ahead and bring in my good friend, Mr. Dooley _ noted.
I can't believe it's Sunday. Why is it Sunday? And the girls are fighting on a Sunday? What's the tea?
It was really over absolutely nothing, which is why I was laughing. Because it was like, what are you doing? And why is this? You know what you're doing. Do I? Because I'm confused. I just at the table. Apparently, I was making motions. I was, you know me, I was doing a little extra or whatever. And they were talking about a story. And they were like, I'm gonna need you to stop all that. I said, you can't tell me what to do. And then once I said that, not thinking it was gonna go further, it went much further to the point where they were standing up on me, and I was just like, I crossed my legs. And
I just want to eat my eggs Benedict and drink my mimosa.
I had a nice chicken fried steak. It was lovely. I crossed my legs. It was like, if you're gonna do it, do it. But if you're not, then all this right now was crazy. And they kept on saying, this is so embarrassing. I'm like, you're the one getting up yelling, girl. Like, but you know, again, it was nothing because I was, child, what are we yelling at? That was me. That was me. I was like, what are we doing?
I don't know.
Like, well, this could be discussed later if it's that big of a deal, but you getting live like this, it don't work for me because I'm not threatened by nobody. But that's how it goes.
That's such a just diametrically opposed. My Sunday was peaceful. I worked out, talked to my therapist this morning, listened to some Whitney and some Mariah, enjoyed my day.
That's what I'm talking about.
My Sunday was enjoyable.
Okay. They asked us to go to brunch and wanted to do all this. And I can't be myself. You're doing your Mattisms. I'm like, what is that? You're doing all this stuff while I'm talking. Girl, you were saying a bunch of things. I'm making motions. I'm bored.
Like the video where they was fighting at the Waffle House and the group's like, can I get my waffle? Ma'am, can I get my waffle?
But the thing about maturity, when they were literally telling people Matt's not being mature, is I didn't stand up and raise up on you. I never once threatened to pop you like you did me. And on top of that, I'm still looking at you like, if you wanted to talk about it, we could. But if you are saying the statement is I'm me and I know me now and I'm standing in this, I'm like, okay, stand in it, but I'm not. That's not for me then. And guess what? Oil and vinegar don't make it's fine. But I'm not going to get up and yell at you at a restaurant. That's not going to happen.
I might fight you in the parking lot, but not in the restaurant.
Honey, I crossed my legs and I did all this. I was like, now, girl, oh, don't call me a girl. Oh, my Lord, here we go with the pronouns again. I was like, I don't know how to respond to this being so angry over little things. So I just was like, okay, baby, do what you need to do. And they still sat at the table. I'm going to leave. I was like, you could pay it at the bar. Well, I'm going to say, oh, then why are we doing this? You're antagonizing me. I'm going to sit here, bitch. Like, I can't just stop talking because you're sitting at the table. I'm having a good time. Sundays. But it was a great day, honestly. Like that was pebbles to me, y'all. I was like, what is happening? I don't do drama. Dooley, how you doing? The therapy session was good. I'm sorry I called you in the middle.
Matt called me literally 30 seconds before I had to press go. I was like, I'm afraid I gotta call you back.
And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Get back to your session. Tell your therapist I said hi. I did all of that. Like I tell her I said hello. Are they available? Like, please help me.
My day was great.
Please help me. That way I won't make facial expressions anymore when people get upset. It's like, golly, you were saying small things. If they were small, then why are they big? We got to work. We got to be better, y'all. Anywho, I'm praying for them too, Kid Zombie. I am. Honestly, I had to block them. I was like, girl, I don't know what this is, but man, like moving on. Dooley, what are your social medias? Where can they follow you? Do you have a video they can watch where they can learn some food? Nice.
I mean, of course, you can always come to my YouTube channel, Dooley Does Food, and learn how to cook a quick meal, baby. I dropped a video, I think it took 10 days ago, about 10 days ago. You got to learn how to make flatbread from hand, some spicy hot chili oil from China, the Szechuan region. You got some salmon. It was cute. I'm working on my next video, though. I'm working on her. I'm not going to tell you which y'all yet, because y'all was like, is it red? I was like, okay, hold on, girls. It's coming. So she's out soon. I'm working. I'm plotting.
Now, God damn it.
I want to know. Which I appreciate. Y'all kept me honest. Y'all kept me consistent. But yeah, Dooley Does Food on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram at Dooley Noted with 2 underscores in the middle, just as presented at below. We'll put a pin in that. We will come back to that. You can also find me on Instagram at Dooley Does Food solely for my food content. And then on Twitter, I'm _Dooley Noted _. And today I had a tweet go viral, which was random because it was just me saying like,
yeah, I would have liked it. So I'm a part of it.
It's at like 2,000 likes. It's somewhere near there.
Yeah.
Some person with a check mark said some dumb shit about white people washing. And he was trying to, even though the Rock came out, it was like, girl, no, I moisturize and I shave and I shower. Had some weird shit to say about that. So I made a comment and I said, okay, I thought I was stating the obvious.
Oh, your comment on G and Marco. This is weird. They're not showering. Yeah, this is pretty damn normal. Cold showers are suggested for refreshing the body and getting it up and running. Hot showers for cleanliness, sanitation, soothing achy muscles. Not you educating people and it being
I thought I was
viral.
stating the obvious, bitch. Wash your ass and moisturize. Drink your water, mind your business.
I've had 3 tweets go viral, and the one that was like 33,000 likes was the one where I was like, so are we still mad at Ariel? Because it was over Ariel being casted as black. I was like, I don't see this energy for the Ariel. And it was like 33,000. I was like, oh, bitch. Well, and I had Phaedra sipping cough. It was perfect. It was like, okay. I love it. Y'all go support my friend. Follow. Get my brother monetized. Yes, this is Bob's Burgers. I'm a huge fan of Bob's Burgers. I watch it religiously. It's my favorite show, favorite cartoon show.
We'll have to talk about Whataburger sometime during the show. And somebody in the
Yeah.
comments asked if I take suggestions. I do. Slide in my DMs and we can have a conversation about it.
And Jaylee, that's what I did.
That part.
I have things to do. Like, I really do. Like, honestly, like, if you're gonna be mad at me rolling my head, I don't know what to tell you, girl. Like, it's gonna be
Hey,
okay.
Jaylee.
I actually had no issue
coming back
with
this
it.
week. We
I love
enjoyed
it.
you last week.
Yes, Jaylee, we need to have you back on the show. Y'all watched last week's episode. We had Miss Jaylee from Jaylee's Corners up in here, and it was a good time, baby. We can have you the next time, I love. Listen, I'm so sorry, but I have two other people in here. Dooley and me was like, all right, let's go. No.
Come on, Vamanos.
This one here is known for a hat on hats. If that was the category for runways, that would certainly be him. Giving you nothing but a brim, sometimes a reaper, always a top, don't blow in the booty. It's Blakeisha.
Good afternoon. Good evening. What time is it?
It's afternoon.
Good afternoon. You know.
Evening to those across the pond.
Yes. How are we doing?
We're fine. I'm libationed
I'm
up.
great.
Yeah, I had a good old. It was $13 for mimosas flat and a penny for refills.
Word.
So what was it
Oh,
again?
fucked up.
I forgot to count. I had a lot.
Girl, I did titties. I did arms today. I'm feeling the testosterone. I'm gonna run later. Like,
There we go, little titty back.
Yes. Did work out as well this weekend. She's been exhausted from this past
Hold
week.
on,
Like,
we gotta get Mimi in here for a titty back.
you've been booked.
bitch,
Okay.
book. When I tell
Where
you,
can we find you on social medias, Blake?
Yeah, there it is.
You can
Real
barely
quick.
find me. You can find me on Twitter at BARowley86, on Instagram at RowleyB, or barf_1, BARPH_1.
That's it.
Sure.
All right, thank you. It's a 1, 2 through. Thank you, Blakeisha. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, it's a great Sunday, personally. You know, lots happen, many emotions. God, I love mimosas. They always bring out the best in people. Listen, there's this lady that I'm gonna have to introduce into the room who I love so goddamn much. She's a special little piece of my heart. You know, she's sometimes fortunately ranting with me. You know, she's also my executive assistant in life, which is why when people try to come for my finances, I'm like, girl, I can make one phone call and end it. It's my girl, Mimi Cherry.
Hola, hola, hola. Coming to you live with my boring black sofa, but I brought the tatas.
Yes. Come on.
Shake.
You're not starting early, bitch. You're not starting early.
I haven't fully relocated to the next location, which is over there, but we haven't fully relocated, so we're still coming to you live from the boring black couch.
Mimi's got an art.
Come on. Big comfy couch.
Yes, come on. It do look. Actually, I've been on that couch. What am I talking about?
It just has black satin cover on it now to make it look sexy.
Oh, honey, come on for the jump.
Honey's like, I want to play.
Right, like let me up.
We love animals here. Okay,
yeah, she'll probably be jumping around in the background. Just take a shot every time you see her.
Get your lip together. Oh, what is that, friend? What did you dip on your little tippy too? Oh, a little pink.
Girl, it's liquid cocaine. Remember? Mixed with Kool-Aid.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh.
Not Kool-Aid and cocaine, Blake.
Get your lip to get your lip to Mimi.
Yes.
Can you give us your social medias, please?
Yes, you're gonna find me on the Good Old Bird app. It's Mimi Cherry, like you see right here. And if you want to find me on Instagram, just add an IG to it. And on my ongoing campaign to be the president of the fan club of all these handsome gentlemen, make sure to remember to be all the people.
I'm gonna have to give some love to someone who just followed me on Twitter. Your screen name is everything. Darylsaurus Vaxxed.
Oh.
I have to give you a shout out. I enjoy a good screen name.
Cute.
And if you ever do that and you follow me during this live and I see a fucking awesome name, you will get that shout out because that was everything. Thank you, Mimi, for your social medias. Follow my friend. She's awesome and cool and stuff. And we have shows on Tuesdays and Fridays. And I have shows on Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays with these two over here. Look at that. And Sundays, we're booked, busy, and blessed. Yes. Reminder, Dooley is going to get paid this upcoming week, actually this week, for his time on airtime.
Noted, Dooley. Come to me if he doesn't pay you.
Executive.
Oh, bitch, I forgot about her.
I
thought it
didn't.
was yesterday, girl. I forgot.
I literally was on the phone with them about it the other day. Like, by the way, the next drop. Okay, listen. All right. Don't you forget. Don't you ever. Okay. Once you get monetized, you'll never forget, bitch. I promise.
That's right. Like, share, subscribe it so we can get
Hello.
Get them coins. Get them dollars.
Okay. Y'all, we finally got goddamn Snatch Game.
Finally.
It's been 86 years.
84.
You're right.
It's been an 84.
84
Jamar,
years.
84 years. It's been Jamar, 84 years. Okay. Let me get this share screen up because when I tell you, I like the season, but I'm starting to be like, okay, don't do 13 Queens again because this has been going on for a hot
And
minute.
we get a call back too.
Right, girl. At least give me some double eliminations and something. Like, this is a lot of hoes.
It's the game within a game, James. I'm with you on this one. It's when the fuck is this happening? Because you're going to make them go all the way there and then put somebody in the competition. Now, that does not seem fair.
That does not.
Y'all remember
RuPaul
Snatch was on
Andre
that too?
Charles is playing in our face. I feel like I'm being edged, and I'm like, girl, it's been a day and a half. Like, let's wrap this up, girl, because I'm so tired of here. But wait, hold on, kitty girl. It's a game in a girl.
A game.
It's been
It's
8
a
weeks.
game.
It's been 8 weeks.
Okay.
Pandora's reaction shows you how long it's been. Because Pandora was like, really? I gotta stay? I was
baby,
ready to go.
Pandora's face shows you how long it's been. No shade, but Mama has aged in these 8 weeks. She looks great, but you can see
I've
she's
learned,
Wow.
specifically with the black contestants, you can always tell how long they were there or how long they're going to be there by the confessional hairline.
Yep.
So like Simone, I was like, oh, Simone clearly makes it to the end. You can see the new growth coming in. When she came in, she was crispy.
She
And then
was.
they was dropping in the confessionals. I was like, oh, baby, that hairline went crispy. Okay, baby.
Always
Get in there.
tell.
Baby, especially for the black audience. Y'all know what's up. Especially for them low fades. Oh, you already know the tea. Trust me, I understand. Okay, it's about time for me to do my own goddamn lineup.
I was like, Simone, like she's been there about 2 months. Like,
Yeah, you can.
okay, same thing with Candy. She got real relaxed at her confessionals. I was like, yeah, those are the ones you know who are just chilling. It's like, what's up? I'm like, oh, they're fine. They're fine. Yeah, Pandora was like, I wanted to go have sex. Like, why? Are we still? I guess I'll try. Oh goodness. Anywho, it's very that like, Lord, hurry this up at this point in time. I'm also going to have to speak on this before we get into this episode and say, Eureka, I'm shocked how much I like you this season. And there have been moments where I've appreciated commentary from you that was like legitimate. It wasn't me, like how it's been the other seasons. I'm seeing a different side, and I honestly think We're Here has really changed her ass. Either or being around Bob and Shangela for a multitude of times.
Have
I also
you
think
seen
that-
her recent tweets.
I'm sorry.
So
with the merch? With the merch?
I feel the same way, but very recently she started to use the edit card. Like she's complaining about her edit. And that to me starts to make me feel like, what? Do you not realize how you're coming off pleasant and you're complaining about the edit? So yeah, that turned me off a little bit.
Shout out to Violet Marie.
I will say, like, and I'm sure we'll get into it, but like when she basically asked Pandora to explain what she was talking about for how Eureka was acting during Snatch Game, I was like, I appreciate how you approached this, Eureka, because like you're actually right.
In the past, it would have came a whole different package. It'd have been completely different. I'm still confused. Really, she's not happy with her edit because
the Divine. She thought that the way that they edited her Divine, she didn't like that edit. Like she didn't like her Snatch Game edit.
Divine edit in a weak, insecure moment. Truth is, I put expectations in a moment they would hopefully use. They didn't. But I'm still happy I was able to do Divine. So apparently, okay, now she took it back. That's what happened here.
She's walking it back. Walking it back.
That agent got a hold of her. That agent was like, now, bitch. You have a show after this. Like, please don't. Like, HBO's not going to be happy. She specifically complained about Snatch Game. Yeah, what were her best moments that we didn't see? Because now I have questions because I thought that's what we were given with her Snatch game in particular. But I was here for her not calling out Pandora, but addressing the situation. And Pandora, like, okay, let me reiterate what I said differently. Let me change it up. Because that's not what I meant to do. But Eureka also doing that, she knew how that would have played if she didn't say anything to the audience that's watching. That's why she did. Very smart. I'm like, oh, okay, this is interesting. Hold on. Eureka was hilarious on the Roscoe's watch party video. Like Silky, her huge personality might be too much for edited reality TV, but works great in the clubs. I've been pleased with her this season so far. You know, commentary wise, I've been fine with it.
I agree.
I've been enjoying
Eureka on 3 occasions, and I think in person she's lovely. But you're right, on television, I'm like, girl,
it's a lot. It's a lot for TV.
It's better than the last 2 seasons of her because I was not happy. I just boo. So like, okay. They said Snatch Game was only 20 to 30 minutes long to film. Oh, then we missed a lot.
That feels very short.
Then that means that. Oh, I wonder if they just kept out anything funny Trinity said. If there was anything funny she said.
No, I feel like Trinity gave up
with that face towel.
Probably.
She said,
"Girl, I love her, but I was so mad when I saw that orange face towel, child. I was like, I know you lying. Either that was a dish towel or that was a face towel. Either way, it wasn't like what you needed for that moment, but I still was cracking because I'm like, I know what you was trying to do, but girl, that is that cloth that's been washing your good old laundry machine a good 2,000 times. It's gonna be okay."
Yeah, and to me, if you're going to be strategic, you more than likely know that whoever you're bringing in as your impersonation is going to be some version of Snatch Game. Why not grab your funny friend and do some pre-work to have some lines ready? Like, it's not that hard, but if you just lean on like, well, I'm not that good at that, I'm just going to be really good at what I'm good at, then to me, I don't think you deserve the crown at the end. Like, I don't know. That to me starts to take away from that.
That sounds very season 6 Trinity at this moment in time. I think Ginger and Kylie even said that too. They were like, girl, she was already defeated. And it was like, the bitch, you could have. The fact that Ginger had all the Whitney Houston jokes.
All of them.
Couldn't take
She was setting her up. I was like, please take it.
She literally set her up every time, lobbed her the ball, and Trinity said, huh? What's with my brain?
Oh
no, Trinity said, "What ball?"
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna go to jail and have Trey there because Whitney don't like to share. What?
No, you say Bobby. You immediately go for Bobby. Bobby's the easy answer.
Okay, I was gonna say this comment for later, but like, I think it's abundantly obvious that like, if you're gonna be funny, Whitney, you have to do. Cracked out Whitney, you have to, because that's when all of the crazy, hectic, kind of funny, chuckly moments happen. Like she would say some of the most outrageous, or like even the moments from her television show. Like remember when they pulled up in the car, she was like, "That's my shit," and it was shut up by the Black Eyed Peas.
It's like she kept playing it low and not realizing that you can do low and then go real amp with it for Whitney because she gets real serious sometimes. But then we'll get like, but what do you mean? So you're talking about me? So you're talking about me? You're talking about me? You're talking about me? Okay, hold on. What'd you have for breakfast this morning? What do you mean? I have nothing. What do you mean?
But even in Whitney's quiet moments, like when she says to that one interview, she's like, I do this sometimes. That means sometimes.
Yep.
Like, what are we talking about here? Do you ask
Diane? Do you know?
Questions? Like there's so many ways. That's why when they're like, don't do Whitney Houston, like that's a lie. You can do Whitney. You just need to be that bitch.
You just don't bring a bag of flour. Don't bring a bag of flour. That's it.
It's crazy. It's spastic. It's chaotic. It's inconsistently big. That's about like that's what made it funny. Like, go ahead, Mimi. I'm sorry.
No, but like the meme of "Show me the receipts." Isn't she the original "Show me the receipts"?
Yes. Wendy Williams on the radio. Oh my god, that's another thing too. Girl, we haven't even gotten the episode. I love this. Bitch, she could have taken that entire interview and quoted it so many times. Like it's so everyone knows that interview. Wendy Williams getting dragged for filth by Whitney.
That's
Houston.
another one. Another one. Radio station that dragged her.
Auntie Joyce got to be real Whitney. Oh yes,
that's another good example.
Oh yes,
Team Jesus, Team Soldiers for Christ.
Yep.
She could have pulled some Ray J references. Like,
Yes.
come on.
The Bieber from heaven. Aha, the voice.
Is it alcohol? Sometimes. Is it crack? Hold on, sweetie. I don't do crack. I make too much money.
Right. I know I'm a little sweaty person.
Show me the receipt. That's where show me the receipts came from.
Like taking my sweaty moments and giving that sort of habit feel of Whitney. Like, yes, yeah, yes, yes, yes. You saw me get that award, right? Right? You saw me
Am I the only one that remembers her talking about her being so high that she needed Bobby to pop her duty boo-boos out of her butt?
Or the award show where she's thinking, Tisha, Alicia, Aaliyah, Calvin. Like, there are so many moments. Like, somebody else pointed out, though, you could have also, like, thrown in some little Cinderella, like the little funny Cinderella jokes.
Oh,
like,
bitch.
Are you down there?
Impossible.
All she had to do was impossible. Like, that's it. It would have been fine. Like, oh my God, I can't. But we'll get there. We'll get there in a second, y'all. But Trinity, I'm sorry. This is how you know Whitney Houston fans when you see them, because like we can call all the moments that are funny about Whitney and just throw it in there. Hold on. Why are you down there?
Why are you down there? Honey, and like Ginger could have been like, I would have said that to her, like, Trinity, why are you down there?
Things are happening every day.
It's not for me on Snatch Game.
She could have gave us lyrics. Okay, 6 of y'all went out before y'all was real cheap.
I'd be like, I don't want to hurt anymore. Oh, bitch, I know. I've been doing the whole song. Don't walk away from me. Like we would.
How will I know? Like there are much.
How will I know?
In there.
How would I?
That would have been. How will I know if you really love me?
Well, I know if he loves me. Who is that?
She got a whole category of love songs
Bobby
for
Christina.
Snatch Game of Love. Like
Bobby Christina.
Bobby
Christina.
Bobby Christina.
And all she had was, "It's not right, but it's okay."
It's not right.
She froze. She froze and just did not prep enough. You have to prep.
It's Heartbreak Hotel too. That's why I was mad, because you're on a dating show and there's a whole song, several of Whitney's that is dedicated to love.
And so this is my thing, is when she was like, I don't know where I'm coming from or where I'm going or whatever. I was like, you could have been like, I'm here, and I thought I was going to the Heartbreak Hotel. Like,
you said you'd be here by 9. Instead, you took your time. Like,
oh my God, Waiting to Exhale was another reference. The Preacher's Wife was another reference point.
Shoot,
Woo!
shoot.
Woo! Okay, all right.
Wait, what's the other one? What's my other jam? What is it? Different cast, same
script, different cast.
Let's change that. Thank you. I couldn't get it out.
There you go. Listen, Sharice, I see you in my Venmo, baby. Thank you so much. If y'all want to donate to the channel, that's dripping down below. Don't forget to visit all these people's links and social media. Thanks for tuning into the panel. 600 plus in the room. Let's get on with the episode, because we can talk about Trinity fucking up all day. Trust, because that's what all of us were thinking. And I was like, well, let's pull out the library of Whitney's. Listen. Who left? Jan. That's right. Look at me. It was the final Jantasy.
Did anybody notice Jan at one point let go of the coloring of the hair and you see the salt and pepper? I kind of like salt and pepper Jan. It makes him look handsome.
Well, it's salt and peppy. You're welcome.
Peppy.
You're welcome. I know everybody. Wah, wah, wah. I'm sorry. Woo. That's in my friend group. That's our thing. It's that noise whenever we just mess up. Yeah, it was her final Jantasy. Shout out to all my gamers out there. And lipstick was left on the mirror. Discussions were held in reference for who should have been sent home. And Eureka and Ginger said, we sent on Pandora. And Pandora finds that a crock of shit, especially with Jan being in the bottom 3 times. Do we agree with this situation? We'll start with Mimi first.
You know, I think, honestly, I understand it's good TV, but I feel like people should be able to choose who they choose, and that's their freaking choice. And I understand, like, you know, talking about why, but I don't know. Sometimes it's just like people are going to make the choices that they make. Like, I don't know. I don't like the dissecting of it so much.
Okay. Come on, from the molecular level. Like,
come on, leave the frog. Let the frog.
I agree with Pandora.
Stop dissecting the frog.
When Pandora said it was a crock of shit, it was a crock of shit, particularly from Eureka, because you had a different rationale for when you sent home. Who went home before Jan? Akiria.
Yeah, Akiria. Mm-hmm.
So Akiria would have been in the bottom 3 times, and you had no problem sending Akiria home. So when Jen is in the bottom 3 times, you all of a sudden want to choose Pandora, who's been safe consistently. I was like, girl, you know you fucking lying.
Delusion. I didn't think about that, Melissa. Thank you for that one. Delusion. Wow. That was
That should be her name.
I think that's part of what bothers me of this justification moment, that sometimes people just start lying, and then that just kind of like,
and you can tell. Dooley.
I agree with y'all. I also think this is why we need to shake this format up, because it don't make sense. Why are we hashing out the votes every week? That takes away their ability to be strategic. Like, show us the votes when they go in and show the shit, but like amongst them, let it be what it's gonna be, and you can just say whatever you need to say. Like,
we should only get controversial elimination like conversation at the reunion.
It's the word integrity that has caused this to be an issue. When people go, well, how did you vote? Because, you know, if you didn't do it this way, then who of a person are you? When it's like, baby, I need to send your fucking ass home because you're going to send me home eventually. That's what this is about. It's a game. So we lose the big brother of it all because of the fact that they're thinking about what we as an audience are going to say about them. Yeah, I'm like, fuck these hoes for putting Pandora in the bottom because it's clear Jan should have gone. But I also would be like, that was their decision in my mind. That was what they wanted to do. I'll remind myself later. But that would be how I would do it. Okay, good for you. But that's how that should be played. So it's weird. But I agree with everybody in this case. Them talking about it, especially how Ginger and Eureka sort of do their, well, this is the reason why I did that, and I felt so weird, and I didn't feel right about putting Jan's name in the box. What? Girl, boo. Okay. Anyway, that was just me. It was like, girl, just say you did it because if Pandora wasn't going to do shit later. That's all. That's all. Look at Jet. Hey, friend who was at brunch with me.
LOL.
They're worried about fandom perception. Listen, after they see the episode, they always come like, Matt, we gotta talk. I'm like, all right, you my secondary review. What's tea? But it's the truth. And Jeff's learned that as a new fan of Drag Race. I got him on this year, and they've binge watched all the seasons. He can see now from the fandom. It literally is like, it's so weird seeing people get angry, and I'm like, yes, they take this shit fucking serious, and it's like, okay,
some of y'all need help.
I'm like, you know, it'd really be interesting if you showed up at the club and tipped the girls, but okay, continue.
That part.
I go to the club with the girls.
I'm like, they're cashing on their profile, so what's tea?
I know.
They need to hire some like former Big Brother producers and bring them.
They need to hire
show.
Me. They need to hire me.
That too.
Hire me and let me consult and help you fix this shit. Because right now y'all are looking real America's Next Top Model, and that's not cute.
No.
Season 22.
Y'all are looking real American.
Dooley, look what Jeff wrote.
Thank you. I felt bad. I rolled up and I was like, boo-boo.
So, quick story time. We played Munchkin and Dooley was in town and he got to play with me, which was like, yay, Dooley has a tabletop game time with me, right? I lost and everybody else at the table won by default of the dungeon. And it was by far the worst experience of my life to see a guest come into my home, wear my ass out with my 2 friends looking at me like, you mad? I'm like, yeah, bitch, I lost. Like, and it was horribly. Like, I was at level 5 and y'all won. I had no way of winning. Anywho, so glad you got to come to Houston, Dooley. And quickly, your Whataburger experience, because that was what was asked.
Oh, Whataburger. Okay, so like we never got a chance to get it fresh straight from the drive-thru. I had my Uber, delivered to me by Uber Eats. Although I wasn't that far away from one, it was okay. I think I gave it like a 8 out of 10. Like my food was pretty good, but I do want to have an experience where I actually go and sit in and like actually like have it. I mean, it's still fast food, but it's better than a lot of fast food than I've had it.
And that's why when we have our In-N-Out burger discussions, I'm like, it don't compare at all. Like,
In-N-Out is garbage.
Oh, I would definitely put her above In-N-Out.
She's above In-N-Out.
But Dooley needs that. Let me walk in and get my food experience because they give you a little number at your table. You go sit down. They bring you your food, and it's like, bitch, have fun because the food is fresh and it's wonderful. So I'm so glad you liked it. Like anybody who knows, I will talk about Whataburger. I will raise at Whataburger and Activia. Them two. I'll give you my everything. I'm telling you, you're either gonna shit or you're gonna eat well, bitch, when it comes to me. That's all I'm saying. But,
when I see Activia, I think of Maddie every single time. That's another one that needs to be hiring you.
There was activity at my meeting last week everywhere.
And who you think of? My ass in the corner going,
I was like, the strawberry one.
we about to be having a good day. That's me. I have it morning, noon, and night. Yeah, Pandora and Jan, it was an even vote. Of course, Trinity broke the vote. Thank you, God. They read her message. People were intrigued. Next. RuPaul shows up in an interesting suit and gold shoes.
It looked like a crossover between Pee Wee Herman and Wakanda.
I kind of like that suit.
I did not. I feel like she saved her best wardrobe has been for like UK. Because this that we get in America is tired.
That part. Well, RuPaul tells them that Snatch Game of Love is their maxi challenge and that 6 people get to compete in this competition by being a celebrity, enunciating, emoting, giving the most that they can to make RuPaul laugh. And that's that. That's it. we know this formula by now. I think they need to change up. Like they've had Snatch Game, cool. Snatch Game of Love. Hit and miss. What was the other one they tried to do for the season 1 of All Stars that was terrible? The Gaffin.
That was the Gaffin.
Ew.
That was the Gaffin.
Ew.
Like da.
I hate when they
like
know
laughing.
that they're, I hate when they know they're being corny. Like they know they're being corny. So it's like we're gonna just take advantage of the situation.
Brady Bunch. What? Oh, sorry.
So I think they need to do something else. I wish they would do Hollywood.
Don't
Squares.
joke about that.
Oh, that would be fun.
Hollywood Squares would be cute.
That would be cute.
Yeah,
Hollywood Squares would be
they
cute.
should definitely
Hollywood
do
Squares
a
would be
Hollywood
fun.
Squares, and they have to
That
do
would
the
be fun.
celebrities, and they have to think of these answers. Yeah, that would be much more fun. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, Snatch Game at Sea as well. They had that. That was the thing.
They did have. Yeah, I was like, I know it was on the boat.
Yeah,
It was
when they were on
All-Stars.
that on yeah.
What season was that? Look, I'm trying to
All
remember.
Stars 4. Was it All Stars? I think it was All Stars 4.
No, they did Snatch Game of Love on All Stars 4 because Monet was Whitney.
Oh, Monet. Well,
I didn't forget that. That wig.
Somebody saying season 11.
Season 11?
So
Season 11.
Season 11.
Season 11. Snatch Game on the boat.
Season 11, episode 8.
Silky's win. Really? Oh, they were supposed to be on a boat? Really? It
yeah,
was barely at
11.
sea. This is me. It had to be barely at sea because they were on the same set. I think they just put a life preserver over the title. Child, okay, listen. My bad, y'all. We went into a spill. Okay. Trinity is Whitney Houston. We've discussed this. We'll do it again for another 5 minutes. Pandora is Kim Cattrall. Terrible decision. Raja O'Hara was LaToya Jackson. I still think should have been Jaleel White as Steve Urkel, in my opinion.
Ooh, and then transition that into Stefan.
Or Myrtle Urkel.
Myrtle.
That would have been good too.
Bam.
Mhm.
Bitch would have won instantly.
You got any keys?
That would have been cute.
All that would have been everything.
Carl.
Like you could just see Roger just squinting like real hard and everything. Ginger was Phyllis Diller. I was like, oh, this is gonna be difficult for everybody. Eureka was Divine. Sonique was Dolly Parton. Okay, there you go. They had conversations with RuPaul in between this. RuPaul literally told Trinity how to win this game. I kid you not. And all Trinity did, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to just go out there and give it my all. And I remember on season 6 when she did the same thing, RuPaul said, I'm tired of giving your all. Like, geez, so I said, shit, this edit is straight up from a couple of years ago. Anywho, Pandora looks defeated throughout this episode. Do y'all agree?
Yeah.
I don't know that I feel like Pandora looks defeated. I do feel like she worked herself into a corner with Kim Cattrall because that character from Sex and the City, I think, as Carson pointed out, is just so.
It's Samantha. That's it, and it's
Samantha. She's
one note.
One note. She's funny, but she only has that one level of funny. And like, if you're not zingers, it's not.
It's hard for you to do what another person does so well with a character too. So, Dooley.
Oh, I agree. Like if she wanted to be Kim Cattrall, fine. Like that's not the choice that I would have made. But also, like, we laugh at Kim Cattrall Samantha because she's a whore. Like everything is about slurping this and sucking that and doing this and I did that. Like so, she would have had to be much more exuberant and big and extra while hitting those sexual like one-liners to like make it count. And that's not the energy that she typically exudes. So I'm not quite sure why the decision was made.
Peter, I'm kind of here for Raja being Chris Tucker's character in The Fifth Element. That would have been amazing.
Oh,
too.
Ruby Rose.
Yes.
Ruby Rod.
Oh, Ruby Rod. Not Ruby Rose.
It was made because she does Samantha's voice actually quite well. I was like, I can hear Samantha, but like, as a character choice, it's just
she was doing Kim. That's the issue.
Doing Samantha.
Yeah, she was doing Kim doing Samantha, and
Mm.
that was my issue with Pandora's performance. You're literally trying to be her as the character in Sex and the City versus Kim Cattrall, who is probably not that interesting. No shade.
She's not.
Pandora was going to be Betty White, and probably should have went that route.
That would have been hilarious.
Next
You
to
know,
Divine.
I'm curious though, because sometimes they be gagging the girls because they be like, "We not paying for that copyright." I wonder if they rolled up and was like, "You can't do this because we're not paying for it." Kind of like how Coco got on All Stars 2 because she wanted to do Janet for her talent, and they told her no at the last minute.
Well, so that's the thing. Is like she couldn't have done Samantha, but she can do Kim Cattrall because that's not a copyright written person, but the character is.
Exactly. Pandora couldn't do well in this challenge because she held herself to a high standard and got in her own way trying to make it. And that was the narrative for her this season. I have so much pressure to do well because I did well before, and I was like, "That's you, bitch. That's all you right now. No one's doing that but you."
Yep.
And you allow people to get in your brain and fuck with you that way. I thought Pandora was doing a wig stand. Stop it. Stop it.
Well, I mean, the other famous character, Mannequin.
Oh my God, that could have been done. Someone mentioned Ice Princess in the comments. That was a Disney movie that really didn't make that much money, but was still there because what's her name was in it? Michelle Trachtenberg as an adult, which is weird to look at. No shade, Harriet. But when you got taller, girl, it was like, I don't know what's happening. You're just growing. I was like, stay little. I'm just playing. Pandora. Let's get into some of these characters. I want to change this picture. This is annoying seeing this little big old space. That was cute, right? Oh, what a lovely little. Okay, thanks. Girl, Cheyenne Jackson was a part of the first group here. What do we think of Cheyenne Jackson and not Jeffrey Chapman as the person in the seat? Because I was thankful.
He needed a better rug on that head.
Mimi, wait a minute.
That's the first thing I thought of, and I love me some Cheyenne. Cheyenne is such a handsome man. And immediately I said, what is that animal on that man's head?
Oh my God, Mimi, I wasn't ready for that. Okay, let's
I know that
today.
I know RuPaul has her stable of homosexuals that she always turns to do things, but like, man, we on our 97th season of Drag Race. You can spend some coins and mix it up. You could have mixed it up. Like, there are several other people. So it was cute or whatever, but I was tired of seeing him.
Mimi Diggy won.
Come on, Mimi Diggy won.
Oh my God.
Come on, Mimi Diggy won.
Oh God, listen. I was just glad Cheyenne was there, but Cheyenne gave me bored tease. I'm just gonna be real with you. He's the same person and anything. He could have just been an American Horror Story. This was low-key an episode.
Coven story. Coven girl.
Just being real, he's the same guy. It's the same person in every movie. Sorry, you are her.
Yeah, I saw American Horror Story Hotel. Like, that's who I saw.
I don't like the new stories that's on Hulu right now. I'm not into it.
I'm not into it.
The drive-in one was the only one I liked, and every other one was like, girl, this is taking forever to get to. Hurry up and kill somebody.
I'm not into it.
Oh, I am watching Jocelyn's Cabaret, the reunion.
Next week on Fortunate Rants.
Yes, you got to watch it. It is so fucking crazy.
You have to, Dooley. You have to. And you can join us on Friday if you want to dissect it. It's so good.
It's so mess. It's the best mess ever, though. It's such a good mess.
It's funny that you bring that up now, because one of the topics that we talk about later, I was going to use that as a reference, so we already know.
We can, how the song, do it like we do it, baby. Do it like it's me, baby.
Do it like my B-Day.
Do it like it's my
B-Day.
She says it like 20 times.
Do it like it's your B-Day. Do it like it's your B-Day. And she is selling us that song. It's the intro song to the show. So we hear it every episode. And then when the reunion kicks off, she kicks off with a performance of her doing the song because she's going to shove it. Well, anyways.
Every episode is the music video to intro the episode. It's always the music video. It's so. It's
I have a
bad.
question. Is it your BJ as in birthday or your BJ as in the thing that squirts water up your butt to clean it?
No, oh my God. Oh my God. Not that you gave that context. No, it's birthday. It's not the bidet. It's not the bidet. It's not water.
I don't think Jocelyn even knows what a bidet is, but that I love that.
Jocelyn for me is like one big joke. Like she's on the periphery of like the things that I enjoy, so I know who she is. And I've seen like the iconic memes and like "Hey Maid" and all that stuff, but like I don't know that I can give her my attention on purpose.
It's such a ratchet mess.
They're
It's
calling
good.
her out on the reunion. That's the best part, Julie. The cast is not. They're all like, "Fuck you! You played us, you dirty." Like they're dragging her. Ooh, girl, it's amazing.
I saw a clip and she was like, "You don't mess with a Scorpio," and I was like, "What does it have to do with anything, bitch? Shut up!" Like,
why is
Let's
your
stop
birthday
blaming our
have
toxic
to
traits
tell
on
us
our
who
time.
you are? Like, get out of here.
That's not Scorpio. That's the cocaine.
that part, that part.
I just want to say that.
Come
you're
on,
saying-
Mimi Diggy One, you better.
Oh, thank you, Squall. Appreciate you, baby. Mimi, you come on. That's 2 for you, bitch. It's only been 5 minutes in between. God
Right.
damn. Go
Bang,
ahead,
bang.
Mimi
I
Diggy.
brought out the guns.
Oh my God. Okay, let's get into these people. I'm gonna go from Dolly to Whitney to Phyllis first because I have lots to say about Phyllis. Kylie Sonique Love surprised us all. Can we agree on that?
Down.
Mama
Yes,
at a
plus
volume
one,
of
plus
4 was doing the do. I was like, go in, bitch. You better give us medium. I can still hear my neighbor's volume on my TVTs. I was still here for it. Listen, her Dolly was good. I know those jokes she had practiced. You know she practiced it, but it was still like really done well. The fact she also had a song ready to go shows some talent.
She had the nail thing, and I was like, "You did your homework. Come on, you better."
Yeah. I was like, that was Dolly
Preparation.
down. And I want to give her this too. She looked fucking good. I was like, okay, bitch, this is it. This whole look was right with God. Put I'm gonna give this a highlight. Put Karen to shame. You certainly right. You certainly right. Someone who's a comedian couldn't even do Dolly Parton. She can do blackface. I'm gonna continue.
Mute her.
I'll do it myself.
Good.
I'm telling you, the girls are
Yes, you
fighting.
better pour. I'll have
was-
some water.
I was here, Kylie Love 92%.
I'll have some water.
I do feel like, honestly, and this is no shade, and I know you Kylie stands are out there. I've seen you. But and it's nothing wrong against her. She's just real low key, and that's cool. But sometimes I want her to just get a little louder. And I know that's not her character, but that's just my way of looking at her. I know that she's a cool cat, but I'm like, goddamn, bitch, I want you to get a little aggressive sometimes.
Yeah, she's a little front of the theater. She needs to like get a little bit bigger so that the back of the theater also gets the energy, I think is what I'm feeling.
Broadway references? Yes, you need to play to the back of the house.
But I like her a lot. It's just that one thing, because I'm like, okay, I'm not in the front of them. I'm not in front of them like RuPaul in them, right? I'm in the audience in the back. So that's why I feel it's low key. I see they can see it, but I'm also like, raise your voice, speak a little louder. Throw them titties out. Go. I mean, you've been throwing them, but I mean, throw them harder. Like,
Show me that ass.
Yar Sophia.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Jiggle them titties. Get obnoxious with it a little bit, just a little bit, because I like her. But she's cool. It's that. But yeah, I like her. Kylie, go on, Kylie. Now on to Whitney.
Lack of preparation.
Except for the look.
The look is gorgeous.
Bro, piss poor preparation promotes pain.
Ooh.
And that was painful
I
too.
like that.
Ooh.
Well, can I borrow that one? I like that one.
Absolutely.
Take your boyfriend out to eat. Yeah.
I mean, we already know that Trinity can get down with a lip sync and an impersonation, but it's like you gotta stretch a little bit more.
This is what challenged me. You were on tour for 22 shows as Whitney Houston, and you didn't pick up one funny line. Like you had nothing ready to go from 22 shows as Whitney Houston.
Yeah,
agree.
yeah, I mean, you can't teach wit, but you can prep wit. That's the thing. Like, she needed to prep it.
I heard the girls be at home prepping their comments and jokes for Snatch Game ahead of time. I don't know why she didn't, because I'm
Some
sure
of them
Jenny
hire, like they hire Jackie Beat. They hire the drag queens that are known.
Bob the
Helena,
drag queen.
Yeah.
Bob wrote jokes for
BDQ,
some
all
of the
those
queens.
girls. Yeah.
You could have paid them girls to give you your set, and they would have been like, "Here are your jokes."
Jasmine Echelon, the daughter to Mayhem Miller, does a mean Whitney Houston. Could have probably helped her real quick.
See, that's the thing, though. She did have the mannerisms, Lisa. The problem was it stopped in silence. So it was like when they asked her a question, can you repeat the question? RuPaul laughed because it was that bad, not because it was funny. It was like, oh my god.
Can I say something about that? I don't want to go on a tangent. I need Miss RuPaul. I need her to like do something else because this it's too much, bitch, and it don't even be that funny.
It don't be that funny.
It don't be that funny.
It be- I'm like, girl, like what? Like if you're giving a 37 bitch, and the joke would have asked for like a 5. Like what is that? And it's not. It don't even look real. It annoys me. It annoys me.
It's irritating.
Is it the knee slap or is it the head bending down like it's a crane ride?
It's the hand and the like, girl. Like
I'm like, RuPaul be taking me to Six Flags every time she laughs, sister, because I be trying to figure out what ride she's on, motherfucker. Because I did not purchase my ticket. Did you pay half off with your cocaine that you got onto the ride, sister?
Not the Coca-Cola can for
Not
the
the hands are up on the Millennium Force.
This is a flash pass. What are we doing here? Like I love Ru, but sometimes I'm with Dooley on this. What are you like? Watch my reaction on Patreon, y'all. You'll see me. I'll be looking in the camera like, was
it comes off inauthentic. Like you're doing too much.
It's fake. It's fake.
It was contagious, but we all caught it already. So now we're just sitting here with the flu, looking at her like, okay, bitch. Like, bring someone else that giggles. Okay, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't want to hear Carson laugh or Ross.
I don't
At
know.
all.
Yeah,
I don't either.
Yeah,
He spent every episode talking about how he about him. He want to fuck somebody on the cast. That's all he did.
we're gonna talk about this in a second because that joke didn't even have RuPaul giggle. She immediately moved on to Tina after Carson said something stupid, and it was like, what's that? Like, what? Dude, no, I can't. Someone said we were hating on Carson and Ross, and I was like, I'm not hating. I just want to see new people. That's all. If Canada can change up that whole judges panel in one season, I know COVID also had to play a little part in it. I'm not stupid, but still,
Girl, ain't nobody hating on nobody here.
I'm all about functionality and what you bring to the table. Carson doesn't bring anything new to like. There's no level of conversation that kind of diversifies the judging for me. At least Ross will. And my understanding is that, Ross, Michelle goes on tour with the girls. Ross goes to their shows in local. He helps scout and pick, do all that kind of stuff. So he has a level of investment.
Palm Springs, he has a whole show set up for the girls.
And
what is Carson doing, bitch?
Carson, you're an interior designer. What do you do?
It's been a long time. It's been a long time.
So what do you do well? Quickly.
Professional gay.
That part. Like I said this, I think last episode before, and I will die on this hill. Go ahead and you can keep Ross, boot Carson, and then pick 2 black women. I would say Nicole Byer or T.S. Madison. I think are 2 great. You can even put Lonnie Love in there, and then they can be the rotating girls because we love their opinion. They hang out with the girl. Like you have to mix that up, girl.
I also liked Aisha Tyler. I thought she was a good judge.
Blake said, Carson, what do you do well? Quickly, and Mimi goes, professional gay man.
Period.
Oh my God. It is the fisting jokes for me too, as one person posted it, and then talks about crass humor is too much. It's like, the fuck is happening here? No, Mimi, she muted herself. She had to.
It's just sometimes I laugh at my own jokes and I have to like mute myself.
We know. Trust me, we know that. We know that from Carson and Ross, and Ross's laugh is he whenever he makes fun of something. It's like, what happened here?
Oh, we all know that Matty loves my laugh.
Oh my God! Listen, you getting the snorts You getting the snorts, mama. That's why I'd be like, girl, goddamn it.
Somebody said, why not Asian women? Girl, if we can find an Asian woman to put on the
girl, come on, let's go.
Not Aquafina. Not Aquafina,
but an Asian girl.
Anybody else? Yeah, anybody else but Aquafina, because that's not.
Bitch, I'll take me not win. Somebody, bitch, but it's not gonna be Aquafina.
Maybe Michelle Yeoh.
Listen, Mimi, if your laugh is with the snorts, mine's a scream. So like, I do.
Bitch, if they can put Sita on this TV, y'all can go ahead and put Mulan on the judges panel. It'll be better than Carson. I don't give a fuck.
Girl, go ahead and pull up the TV screen and have Sita be a guest judge one day.
Sita, baby.
I mean, what's that girl's name? Padma, the cooking girl.
Padma Lakshmi.
Padma.
I love. She's been on the show. She was a guest judge at one point in time.
Yes, bring her back.
I love her so much. I don't know why. It's her.
Bitch, Ali Wong.
That's the one. I was trying to remember her name. Ali
Wong too. She's on Tuka and Birdie, right, with Tiffany Haddish.
I'm gonna be BRB.
Girl, y'all know where to find me. World of Wonder. Bring me on as a consultant, girl. Pay me some coins, and I will help get your show together, girl. I've seen every episode and every season, baby. Like, let's go.
Here for Patti LaBelle to be there and a Patti song to be done that same day. Mindy Kaling, I would agree with this one too. She's still one of my favorite characters in The Office. Kelly Kapoor is everything.
Somebody said Scarlett Johansson.
She already was there, Bobby's World. She was already there. She showed up on the TV screen and gave them her best black advice, okay?
Instead of Kamora, they should have photoshopped her face on the tree, and then it'll be Scarlett Johansson.
I can play Kamora. Gorgeous Scarlett. I'm sorry, I can't. Let me stop talking about that lady. She know I don't care for her. Emma Stone, close second. Let's see here. I can't. Someone was asking me about what I thought of the people suing Disney later. Let's move on from Trinity K. Bonet. We know it's a fool. Ginger Minge, you had me at your legs being open the entire time.
The whole time.
I've been able to close my legs since 1974, and it was just the wiggle of the knee for me. Oh, brilliance. Every joke landed. Every reference was there. When Whitney couldn't do Whitney, Phyllis was doing Whitney. You know what I mean?
She sure did.
Also, can we give Kylie and Ginger some props for that back and forth volleying they were doing for this entirety? Because Trinity wasn't holding shit. So Trinity was the net, and them two were playing tennis. Because there was a lot of that.
This just came to me. I don't know how there wasn't an "I Will Always Love You" joke, considering Dolly Parton wrote that, and then we.
Right there, like literally right there.
She wrote your song, girl. Like,
and you know what, Whitney? I will always love you, and that could have been let into her. We're doing this now. That would have been that part right here. Oh, we're doing this.
Or she could thank you for the royalties or something.
Thank you, right?
Girl.
I'm like, I see. I kept Dollywood's lights on. That would have been there.
And I will always guard your body. Like, come on.
Oh, Ginger had the bodyguard. She's gonna need a bodyguard. Oh my God! It was like, stop.
Well, Queen of the Night. I got the stuff that you want.
Well, tell them I got the stuff that you want over there. I got the stuff that you need because I'm the Queen of the Night. Oh,
based upon that garment, it looks like you're still working that 9 to 5. Like, there's so many, just like, girl, put us on.
or better, it must be part time and not a 9 to 5 with what you're wearing. They're like, goodness. Look at, don't get me on the Snatch game, yo.
Yeah, if you want to get some good jokes and you're not ready for your Snatch game, hire any of these gentlemen up above.
The amount of scripts I'm going to have ready to go, I'm like, bitch, we're going to do page 3 today. Like, I plan to clown while I'm up there. But Ginger showed what improv is, how well it can be done. I'm going to tell you this right now. Y'all want a masterclass? Ginger, thank you for liking my tweet. Watch this one. Because it was perfect. She played off of everybody that was there, RuPaul included, Cheyenne Jackson, everyone around her. And that's what improv is about. It's taking what's around you, the questions being asked, and being quick on your feet. Perfection. It was like, I can't. Go ahead.
I agree with you, Matty. I think the other thing is Trinity messes up because she's being Trinity, trying to be Whitney, trying to think about how would Whitney respond to this. Whereas Ginger is like, I don't need to think about what Phyllis Diller would say because right now I'm Phyllis Diller. And like, what the fuck am I going to say?
Exactly. Because it was just Ginger, but just Ginger doing Phyllis. So it's like that's what they keep forgetting. Oh, I'm gonna be Whitney. No, no, no. Be Trinity being Whitney. Be Kylie being Dolly. Don't forget you. That's the point of Snatch Game. Like we are aware you're not that person, but you still need to give us references that follow through with your character.
Yeah.
So yeah. But goddamn, I gotta say these two right here. Woo,
So
I was
good.
like, thank you, because I was living. But let's get to group 2.
Ugh.
Fortune Feimster, I'm glad you showed up today. Oh, bitch, I would do Jack A. Oh, yes. Yeah.
Jack A would be a good. Before we get into this group, y'all, I have a question, and I don't think that I was the only one, but I was very confused about the way that they were interacting with Fortune Feimster, specifically with like her pronouns. Like
their pronouns, yeah, that was
So-
they weren't doing they and them with.
Okay. So I Googled and I did my little research because they kept using they, them, their, but I was like, all of her stuff says she, her, so I couldn't find any information about whether or not Fortune Feimster is non-binary and maybe this is their way of making the announcement. But it was inconsistent with like the way the contestants were interacting and then the way RuPaul was. I was very confused by that. Was I the only one?
No, you're not. So this now
No.
makes sense to me because as everyone's saying she's a lesbian, et cetera, et cetera. Do you think they chose to speak of her in the they and them because of the fact that it was Snatch Game and it was supposed to give the illusion of still female and male?
Yep.
Well, but it could have been a
Maybe.
lesbian date. Like they could have just all been considering to be
But
going on a lesbian date. That's what I was reading it as.
They also never addressed it that way. But also,
Right.
because I guess I didn't pick that up, Dooley. And now that you're bringing it to my attention, my mind is starting to race a little bit. Like
Somebody said in the comments there are non-binary lesbians. There are. Like
Yeah.
there are.
One does not equal the other.
Yeah. Like
but I guess the question is, what is, just to be respectful, their pronouns
Right.
in reference to this because of how it was presented on the show. Interesting.
Yeah, I just wanted to be respectful. I thought that maybe Fortune was making an announcement, or maybe I didn't know something and I was learning in the moment. But then
Red
like they never
lipstick,
addressed it, so I was like, okay, I guess.
I went
like,
to Fortune's comedy show. I heard it's really good, actually. And Fortune didn't mention anything about being non-binary, which I'm sure that would have been a part of the setup. But then again, didn't I just say that someone got mad at me today for saying girl, and they were like, I'm about to fight you. And I was like, are we really putting this weight on this right now? Which again, I also agree. People don't want to be addressed what they're not. But again, it's also context and tone for how this is done. And what we saw on the show is Fortune being there as a contestant who wants the love of either Divine, Kim Cattrall, or Toya Jackson. So yeah, but
Side note, Anastasia red lipstick clip, she is gorgeous. Like her Instagram is beat. That lip snatched. Sorry.
I felt you Lipstick Club do one of these numbers real quick. Yeah. I felt it all in my spirit, girl. If you were on your computer and you shook a little jive, deserved. Blake don't be giving compliments out, child. He drinks brown liquor. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Let's continue. Oh, I did a Toya Jackson. Raja, listen.
deep enemy of the pod, first enemy of Race Chaser.
Really?
Oh, Latoya. Oh, Willem and Alaska have read Latoya down. Apparently, she was not very nice to the girls, and there was just a lot of difficulty with her on set interacting with the girls, and they are not. She is literally listed or acknowledged on their podcast as a deep enemy of the pod.
Wow.
They do not see it for her.
Yikes.
Just target. Crosshairs.
She's
Damn.
like the first official deep enemy.
Wow.
I wonder what Latoya
Wow.
did that was so wrong.
We would have to tag Willem, and Willem would have to give us the specific tea. But I remember,
Is she still following me? Let me.
I remember Willem
I got her number.
telling a story about like how they would like ask her for like comments or feedback or to interact because you're a guest judge and you're supposed to have that, and it was like pulling teeth. Like you couldn't get any amount of substance out of her. Like,
Child.
Yeah, she gives me the tease that like if she doesn't have the lines prompted, she's not gonna have anything to give you.
She gives me, I'm Michael Jackson's sister. I don't need to give you anything.
I'm famous through proximity.
Famous proximity.
I tried. I gave up. He's my brother. It's me.
Child. Well, I thought Roger held it together for the most part. I still think this was a missed opportunity at who they could have been for this role, but I was still here for it for the most part. Because next door.
Question for you though.
Yeah.
This is not really Snatch Game of Love. This is Make RuPaul Laugh. So
That's what
if
it's
that's
always
the thing, her leaning on the jokes of like being friends with him, if anything, I think that might have been like a plus strategy wise for her. I'll give her
was
that.
a smart decision, but then again, I made a joke in my review of like her being excited that Kylie was gonna be Dolly Parton. Oh, I love Dolly Parton so much, and then this is me in my review. Why hasn't she been there?
Dolly Parton and Judge Judy pay RuPaul dust every season, and now it's to the point to where they're dragging in the public sphere, and it is funny. Judy said, why do you need to make Judaism a part of your personality? Maybe try something else. I said, oh.
They're not going on that show.
That's why I always get a giggle. I'd be sitting there like, oh, she'd be sitting there real talking, and it's like, girl, they are still not going to come.
Dolly said, I'll show up for the girls, baby, but
not for you.
You thought?
They've run into each other at some Hollywood party and left some kind of bad taste in the mouth, and they're like, I don't care that your show's all over the world. I am not playing with your little dolls. Not on your show.
Because I'm still Judge Judy.
And we love Judge Judy in this household.
Judge Judy Charlene.
That's one. I think she's a conservative who I can actually be like, you cool. I'm here for you. Like, honestly, she's one of those people. Yar was gonna do LaToya too. Wonder what she would have done with it.
If that's true, Yara was delusional and crazy and off the track.
Like, why?
Yeah, no, you need to do somebody like Spanish. Hello, you lean into your strengths.
Girl, do Shakira since you have so
remember Amy Winehouse. She did Amy Winehouse. Don't forget, that was a masterpiece of a performance.
She already did Shakira. She did it for the Gaffin.
She didn't do Shakira. She did Shakira like in a waiting room.
Oh no, she did Charles for the Gaffin.
She did Charles.
Oh, okay. Charles for the Gaffin.
And her Charles was good.
The Shakira for the Super Bowl was literally, I'm sitting here waiting to get my teeth looked at. And sorry,
oh, the hips didn't lie, but the face sure did.
Not the she wolf.
I just think, I just don't know what, the whole her for Snatch Game. I feel like Yara could have been multiple people, but LaToya Jackson would have been a tough one, especially because Yara's voice isn't like that. You know what I mean? And it's not even to do with the language barrier. It's literally the voice itself. It would have sounded like Candy being Patrick Star.
You mean Candy being Candy?
Candy is Candy with a hair wrap.
Candy
with a head wrap and a knife
and a banana.
Girl, no, she took that from Tabitha. That wasn't even her original prop.
That's your business, baby.
Wait, y'all. Okay, so I had a moment when I was in Houston. I was sitting in the hotel, and I realized that Tabitha Brown is an actress. She was on The Shy. I looked up, and she was playing a whole doula, and I was like, "Okay, girl,
hey, what? She's on The Shy?
She is on The Shy."
Her peaches and biscuits recipe is
get back into that show. I stopped watching it.
There's a lot of these influencers, even some of these really young, pretty ones that are now on the hard right politically, that if you look them up, I saw a video, they're all actors. Like all of the Candaces, what's her little blonde face, all of them. They're all actors. They're all.
I mean, it's the same job, Mimi. It's the same job.
Yeah.
A conservative political pundit and an actress and an actor it's the same job.
We talking about Wendy from Potomac? Okay, let me stop. Ooh, let me.
Girl, because the entire time that Ann Coulter was saying all that raggedy shit, she was fucking JJ from Good Times. Like it's.
Oh, just like they be dragging Megyn Kelly's dumbass consistently for being a hypocrite.
Oh, y'all, that's historical tea. Yes, JJ from Good Times was fucking Ann Coulter for real, for real, for real.
Sorry about that. Mhm.
And then JJ
Google
from Good
that.
Times had a commercial on TV.
Girl,
Mhm.
Auntie Joyce, we don't talk about Tommy Loser. I don't talk
I don't
about
know
That's
her.
the one.
I don't talk about that loser. That old bad. Ooh, this time I'm about to cuss her out. She's not even here. Ooh,
Yes,
almost called her
JJ
Daddy
as
Bastard.
in son of Florida and James Evans.
Wow. Wow.
I can see it. I can.
I
see
love
it.
that I'm at that age where I'm old enough to where I have like cryptic tea.
I mean, they both look like they stand in the corner of bedrooms and wait for children to fall asleep. So yeah, I would be
Bedrooms.
nervous too. Ann
Like the
Coulter,
Babadook.
yes, Ann Coulter is basically what's her name in Hereditary? Toni Collette, just crawling on the ceiling. And
Oh, I love
JJ
Toni
is the
Collette.
monster from Insidious sitting in the corner while that child is dying on a debilitator. Yeah, there they
Oh,
go.
that's right.
Working as a couple. Girl, please. I can't. Babadook. Oh, I hated that movie, but it was good. It was actually really good. It was like this whole
That's creepy.
personal journey with the mom and stuff. Oh, it was a lot taken.
Somebody said, "Who's Megan Kelly?" Megan Kelly is a conservative commentator who got a big check because she was able to prove that they were discriminating against her based
Movies
upon
called Bombshell.
Bombshell. Yes, in the movie.
Yep.
That,
They were
Movie.
being sexist, and she got some coin.
Yep.
but then
Roger Ailes.
she went to other stations. She had a conversation about why is it wrong for people to be in blackface if it's Halloween.
She also had a conversation. Was it her who said Santa is white?
Yes.
Insisted.
Insisted.
That Santa was white.
How can you say that Santa
Insist.
is black when it is actually well known that he is white? That was the argument. It was like, girl, you can't just let people like things. Like, I can't take
Yes, let's assign races to imaginary beings.
because she's one of those people that's like, Jesus is not black. And I'm like, even though if you read in the Bible how they describe his hair, skin, and everything, all right.
He's cold.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah.
What white person you know was born in Jerusalem, Bethlehem? Bitch,
With hair,
get out of here.
bitch. Okay, skin
Girl.
of black. Girl.
Skin like copper.
Okay, honey. Okay, honey.
Okay,
So-
sis.
But then again, that's everybody's story. I don't know if I can stick to it. Kim
Anyway.
Cattrall, Pandora. Yeah, I'm here for my rants with all y'all. This has been fun. Kim Cattrall or Pandora. Pandora attempted to be a human being playing Samantha Jones. That's it. That's all you got. All I saw was Pandora. And I like the funkiest spunk. Well, I'll try anything. I'm a trisexual. Boo! I love you, Pandora, but I was like, boo, 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 boo.
Yeah, and I don't like it when they can't do the character, so they say the actress, but they're trying to play the character. Like, it's just convoluted.
Yeah, I do feel like that they should make some sort of stipulation. Like, you can't, if you're trying to be a character, be the character. If you're going to be the
Yeah.
actor, be the actor.
Be
If
the
you're going to
actor.
be Denzel, don't be Denzel in Training Day. Be Denzel.
Oh, I kind of want
Yes.
someone to do Denzel for Snatch Game. And if they're
Yes.
really good, it would be amazing. Because Denzel's funny. Like what's Jay Farrell from Saturday Night Live used to do a good Denzel.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
my bad.
If I had to pick a man, I would do Morgan Freeman.
Oh yes.
Morgan
What would
Freeman.
I do if it was a man?
I would just be God.
Prince is hard, but
Prince is hard because how do you make Prince funny? Like, this is where I have to like quote RuPaul. How do you make Prince funny? You know, and sometimes like we idolize the person so much that it's kind of hard. I think that's where Trinity had a hard time. She loves Whitney so much, she had a hard time like poking fun at her, you know?
Mhm.
true. Someone said
Stevie
Tim
Wonder.
Gunn. I don't know if I could do Tim Gunn. No,
Ooh, you're Stevie Wonder,
Oh.
but then people throw you things and you catch them.
Be like,
Natty, you could do Jesse. I'm not lying. That would be how I answer every question.
not Jesse Smollett.
I'm not lying.
I was
James
walking
Earl
around-
Jones.
Subway. Who
Pull out a
said
Subway
2 a.m.?
sandwich.
At 3:00 in the morning.
It wasn't snowing. No, I can't.
I don't know how that news got there.
Man, I could do Jesse. I probably have to do like Bobby Lights or something obnoxious,
Not Bobby Light.
and just be that kind of one and have this
No,
like
Bobby
this
Light.
super list,
Bobby Light.
like this super list. Like I just have to do something like that. I don't know.
Make sure to sign up to my OnlyFans.
Oh no.
something of the sort. I'd have to be somebody annoying. But okay. So speaking of annoying, no, sorry, Pandora. It was bad. Boo. Divine,
Boo.
Eureka. I thought the look was there. I thought
The look was there.
The look was right.
There were moments, but overall it was inconsistent, which is why I was like, eh. And they also chose to air some of the like bombs, which I kind of felt bad about that. But like,
that's what she was talking about in that tweet, and I mean like bombs. It was like, oh, girl, I'm gonna eat some babies. I was like,
She was
what?
upset.
because it felt like she only had a few things prepared, and that's what they showed. Like when she was like, kill, kill, kill. I was like, I guess that's where you could go for Divine, but there's a lot more content than just that. And it felt like that was all Eureka knew. And that probably is not true. That's probably just what they gave us. But that's what it looked like for her.
Well,
I was gonna say also, I think it's weird that so Eureka is there as Divine when Ginger Minge is there and participated in the Divine Challenge for season 7.
Eggs.
I'm looking at
That was so
Divine
good.
and in my mind kind of comparing it to Ginger Minge's because she's present. So it might have behooved her to go through it, pick an alternate because there's too many liabilities here.
Well,
And Ginger was good.
Yeah, definitely that. I mean, shit. We saw Kennedy throw Katya into a leg split out open over cha-cha heels. I need my cha-cha heels. Look. I actually really liked that challenge later on after I watched it again. It was like, that was fun. But yeah, Eureka's Divine, it was decent. She just was trying to throw whatever she could out there. Some of it landed, some of it didn't. We saw it. But I thought the look-wise, it was there. I was like, okay, work. But yeah, that's kind of where this went. This group was not as strong as the other one in terms of the volleying of the banter.
No.
And that's where they missed the mark for me because Pandora is struggling by sitting next to Divine. And then Divine is trying to get her jokes in while Raj is looking at her like, girl, what are you doing? And so it was that energy versus let's just start playing with each other.
Yeah,
You know what else?
Sorry,
Go ahead,
3 different ball games going on at once. That's what I was gonna say.
I was gonna say, you know what else it was missing, friend?
Jokes.
Glory hoes. Glory hoes.
Yes. No, they're always missing.
Glory hoes.
I can't.
Woo!
Shut up.
Shut up. Shut up.
So this got even dumber.
This
I
was,
was like-
ridiculous.
Y'all both married. Y'all both have people at home. What is this about?
And look at that rug.
Mimi is not happy about this hair.
I'm not.
His ankles are cute though.
Yeah,
Yes, gorgeous
Very
ankles.
cute ankles.
Gorgeous
Mhm.
ankles.
Mhm.
And looks like he's got some nice feet.
we like they're big.
Ooh.
I can see it.
Don't get
but
Blake.
this-
Don't get Blake started.
So is this what you're talking about right here? That line that's right there that we can see visibly if we stare hard enough, you can start to see where it goes loop. Is that what you talk about, the top part of it? Because I thought this was all him, but if this is the whole unit, then tell me something, baby.
That's a unit. You could see the separation from like the hair here to like the hair. Like it did not, the blending was not there. It was not a good unit. It just, somebody did not do him right. But again, this is a show where people wear wigs. So like,
I'm going to start staring at every photo of him now. And
I swear to God, as soon as he sat down, that's immediately what I thought. Sorry.
He was mad about this
I'm
wig
just being
line.
honest.
Wait,
and I'm
look.
like, it's just like, I'm just looking out for my friend. Like, be all the people.
Somebody wrote Splendid
Be
Daddy.
all the
He's a splendid. I think I like to think of them as glucose guardians.
Glucose Guardian.
They're glucose guardians.
Glucose guardian. Girl.
Yes, a toupee is a rug. That's what I mean by a rug, a toupee. But it's a bad. Yeah. Anyways,
This face.
Matty.
hateful. See, I'm not the only hateful one. I am not the only hateful one.
One of our favorites from Drag Race's body review.
Maria son, hola, be all the people.
Be
See,
all the people.
Come on, Mimi. Was it Mimi one?
Mimi Diggy
Diggy
one.
one.
Mimi Diggy one.
Mimi Diggy
Bruto's
one.
father.
I am borrowing Fructose father.
That's a good one.
Someone's like, now what is this picture, Maddie? This is people consoling each other. This is a real moment that happened on camera that could be screenshotted, is what it is. That's what it is. So,
Girl, this is fucked up that you picked this picture.
This is hateful. This is homophobic. I'm sorry, Matthew.
why is it that the bottom two is having this conversation before they even know the results?
It's cursed. It's homophobic.
This is a cursed image.
It's a cursed
I
image.
did not mean this to be mean. It was me. I'm just explaining the moment. Pandora was painting and she was checking her mug.
Child,
Brandy
I
stepped
know your
on-
That makes it 10 times
know your
funnier because
screen
it's shady and you didn't do it on purpose. You were
didn't do it
being
on
honest.
purpose.
That's why it's funny.
This is why girls wanted to fight me at the brunch. God damn it! No, it's
Not that Glenn Close lived.
Right.
Bitch, not Glenn Close.
Oh, that's not a wig. Cheyenne opened up about having multiple hair transplants. I'm sorry. I apologize.
oh, so it is true. Oh, okay.
I apologize for calling it a rug.
I thought it was real. Hold on, Jar. Let's give
I
you.
mean, is it real if it's
You pick.
implanted?
Well, in theory, they're taking your own hair and just relocating it. I mean, it's like a BBL of the hair.
Maybe I should do that for my
Sorry.
hair.
Did I just say that? I can't believe I just said
Blake, you want everything, girl. You can't get everything.
Girl, I can.
He says the BBL.
Blake, I want a BBL. I want to do cryo. I want to do implant. No.
No, hair transplants are definitely a thing. You better ask one of my uncles while he'd be walking around acting all funny. Because now he got it in there. He act like he bad as he want to, but when he didn't have it, that man was quiet. And we have to tell him sometimes because he be getting real saucy. I'm like, girl, we'll pull it right off. Oh, shout out to you. I'm not gonna say your name, Uncle, because you know me and you like to play fight. So here we go. Basically, they were consoling each other. I took it as this moment for them too, because it was like, damn, y'all low-key ended up in the bottom, and here we are foreshadowing this moment with, I don't know if I did well. I don't know if I did well either. So much pressure. We got each other's back. I'm so sorry for posting that photo because that was not meant to be shady. I promise.
Cursed.
RuPaul.
Boo.
Boo.
Especially coming off Zaldi. Boo.
She is insisting on proving that she has legs.
Girl,
See what happened when you do
40.
40. See what happened when you do 42 seasons a year, girl? You ain't got no money for the main show. Girl, stop it. Pull it back.
Right. Like, Ru, you are 6'4". We know you've got legs, girl. Give us some better outfits.
I need the Iron Giant to find another stylist because I'm getting sick of this. Like, bitch, you and the Vin Diesel in the suit here is giving. I love you, Ru. I really do. But I was like, we low key have seen this in a whole different cut. Like, it is nothing against her. But if you are going to drag bitches on stage for clothes from the store, it same applies to you. So that's all I'm saying. And yeah, it's getting there's so many seasons. I understand. I'm with you on that, but
it's. I think that's also an interesting point, Matt, because we're also like the Gen Z girls are being hip now to the Drag Race T, and they're now asking, can RuPaul win her own show? So that means you got to step your pussy up and make sure that your presentation is 100 every time because the girls are looking.
Because Lady
Tyra wouldn't have won her show either. So I mean, like
Lady Bunny would read her down in a roast challenge.
Tyra would not have won her show at all.
We'll bring the girls from the Legacy days up in there. Here's the thing. DG, she does look great, but I'm going to respond to this with another comment by saying another silhouette, please. That's all. That's where my argument is.
exactly.
Okay, we've done her before. That's why we like that Zaldi outfit from last week.
It was gorgeous.
It was gorgeous.
A breath of fresh air. So here we go back to the old stuff. It's like, all right, you're at studio, what was it, 72? And you ordered a berry acai, and that man stepped on your heel. Like, what's going on here? I don't know. So it's cool, but that's all it is to me. It's cool. It's just cool. Category is pop art. Oh, excuse me.
Underutilized.
Why? How dare you bring her there and not let her do more, knowing who she is and how amazing
This
she
is Beyonce, Giselle, Knowles Carter, mother.
You better say her full fucking name.
She has given up her glorious holy time to be on your television show, baby. She should have been all up and through. Auntie Fee, she's all up and through the bitch. She should have been all up and through the episode.
Like, why do you have Carson there critiquing somebody on designs when you have Tina Knowles, who designed for 3/5/4 girls for 20 some odd years? Now, they weren't all great, but she's got something to say about designs.
I want everybody to, we're going to take a moment. We're going to take a moment here. Because because she's got to let me know. Matty, you comment and review about drag queens when you're not. So piece of cake doesn't exist, but okay.
Matt is a drag queen. Piece of cake is a person.
And my drag mother's Honey Davenport.
Honey
if you want to
Davenport.
add more to that, but let's continue. And no one of you. Hold on,
sister to Raja D.
Y'all, listen. Oh, we're not done here because this filtered face is telling us more. And no one of you know what it's like.
I
in the
am
pandemic.
trying to stop myself
Hold
from
on.
talking about that face.
So
I'm a mute.
stop giving shady emotions and get fashion sense and try being there. Ugh. You this first before we
If
do
you don't
anything else.
sit your Casper ass down in the corner some motherfucking where.
I'm because you wanted the time, I gave it to you, and now you've had it, and this stays up. Boom. So remind yourself the next time you want to open your mouth and say put a fist in there first because you don't want this. All right.
Oh no.
Piece of cake is a staple. Would you like to see me? I have videos online. All right then.
On this very channel.
That's unfortunate. I'm
And
sorry.
don't talk about nobody's fashion with that hair. Have you seen girl go to
Like,
I'm not even
anybody-
into her look.
Like, come on now. Now you know Miss
I'm gonna be nice.
Now you know, right? Mimi's
You
choosing
too,
the
bitch.
best way to go through this because Lord knows we can dissect.
No,
that.
because then we'll get tagged for being terroristic.
I did get. I was in Facebook jail for a day this week.
All I'm
because
saying, don't
I
put
was
your toe in my
inciting
pool.
violence.
That's all I'm saying.
It might get
Piranhas swim
bit.
in these waters.
It might
That's
get
all
bit.
I'm saying. Piranhas swim in these waters.
Girl, do I call your phone tell you how to suck dick?
Just like someone walking up on me saying I'm about to pop, you do it then and see what happened, okay? But other than that, God bless her. We hope she's okay because we said a lot of nice things too. And so that's where the problem is, which is why I address people like that. It's that you can't hear positivity when you only focus on 1 second of one comment in one station. It's hard to deal with, I know, but you'll be fine. Eat
You'll
some
be
food,
fine.
drink some water, okay?
Oh, God bless you.
That is unfortunate.
Back to the person that we actually did talk about.
Yeah.
Tina Knowles Lawson.
Yes.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy you were on this show. I'm so happy
Yes.
you're there.
Yes.
Looking gorgeous.
Yes.
Not a wait,
Aging backwards. The fuck?
a wild
Well, just like
time.
her, bitch.
I mean, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna mute myself because I will start saying things.
Yo.
Wait, is that my sleep paralyzed suddenly?
Yo. I can't speak.
I mean, I would have said Vanillux, but work.
My dog needs me right now. I'm gonna be right back because if not, I'm gonna be really mean.
And Laurel loves Jimmy.
I was about to do Eye of the Sparrow.
Because I know he's watching over me. Listen, hold on, because since she wanted to open her mouth and say
Oh Lord, not Galarian. Of course, that bitch is dead.
It's 50 million things on YouTube that you can watch.
exactly.
Oh, that's funny.
That's why I was like, oh, so you want to see?
Like,
We'll give you the platform and see how that works.
In the arms
Who
of
did
an
the fast forward one? Because that shit was fucking funny. I'm so glad I thought of what it looked like and everything, and I was like, wow.
the floating bubble with the white.
And you know they had to Google it too.
Girl.
That's not funny. Yes, it is.
Yes,
You know,
that's what we all got pain.
I love y'all
That's
too.
funny.
Don't worry about that. Some people just can't handle opinions from others and they don't understand the point of an opinion, how it's just an opinion. And it shouldn't be taken so seriously. I've talked about the girls on the show and they know I'm not playing. They know I'm playing with them. They know I'm like, now you just fucking, bitch, come on now. So when someone then brings out, well, you're not even a queen. I'm a drag queen, but Dooley and Blake don't even have to be, but they know more queens than you know. They've been listening way longer.
I personally don't do drag. I could if I wanted to, but I was raised by drag queens. Like I am steeped, bitch.
I'm fixing to go hang out with Kylie Sognick Love on Sunday. Like, leave me the fuck alone.
Series of fortunate events.
And then
look it up.
Like literally, you did a whole thing for San Francisco, sister. And
no, not even just San Francisco. Bob the Drag Queen, Willem, Heclina, Peaches Christ, series of fortunate events.com. Check it out.
That's why we're laughing at you, baby.
Right.
And anybody
Girl,
else
you rode with me in New York City. You're getting in the show. You're getting into the venue.
And you've seen me work. So it's like, please don't do this today. I pushed through. So that's why it's a giggle and a laugh, but we gave you the time because you wanted it, and I'm good at giving people what they want. So,
hey,
Tina, it
God
was
bless
so
her.
good to see
God
you.
bless
This
her.
face is how we gonna look at this. Just like that lady that got on my Patreon, Matty, I have to stop being on your Patreon because you've been getting so mean lately. I'm like, you missed me 3 years ago then.
And goodbye. See your way out. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Like I told her, I said, and it could have been nothing for you not to say anything and just walk away.
You don't need to announce your
Walk
exit.
away.
But walk on by.
I'm giving it away.
No.
I need another drink.
I know that's right. I'm with you, Blake. I'm right with you, Blake.
I give it away. I give it away.
Not when there's too much drama at school.
Hey, I love it. I love y'all rant pack. I love all y'all up in here, all 800 plus of you, baby. All 800
And bitch, I am
plus
sober
of you.
boots. I've been drinking this tall ass water the whole time, girl. Don't get me started, baby.
Fine, I'll drink some water. Okay, fine.
Yeah, we gonna move on, child. I can't let death knock at my door any longer. All right.
Looking like death becomes her. Girl, get off my face.
All I said.
I just saw Jeffree Star's long lost daughter. That's what
All
I
I
saw.
said. Oh, in the first years, like that first unit too. The first unit, maybe since we're talking about.
Well,
units.
hello. They come out looking like you did at first too.
Y'all seen the video of the three crackheads that the dude fought with the water hose?
Yes, the one that was home.
Y'all are silly. Okay. Quan, we don't have to say it. We know it. All right. So listen. Okay. Who I put here? Oh, yeah. Michelle Visage in her streak. Gotta love Michelle. Thanks for being there.
That's
RuPaul, same outfit. We cool. All right. Carson, it's always a gay joke, and then we're finished. You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate some of his commentary, but then it's really just that, like, a punchline. I'm an old school bottom. Did it do like, you know what I mean? It's really weird.
Yeah,
I like him, but
It'll be funny in the comments.
yeah.
I know I can't even give it. Like y'all are still dragging, and I'm here for it.
You made my old man cry.
Yes,
powder.
Buddy. Not powder,
Remember
bitch.
that queen from the movie Powder? I'm so mad. She said at the lunch table.
Trying not to do it.
Looking like the robot from AI. She looks like the robot from AI.
Who wrote that? See,
I said that.
see. Oh,
She's over here giving us Bicentennial Man. Girl, get off my
Oh
screen.
my god.
oh, wait, is that when they were in the little pit where they were sacrificing the robots and all that? And she's like, it's gonna be okay. And there's like half the faces missing. Is that what you're referring to? I'm so sick of you. 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 Moving on. Stop it, Dooley. He knows once he gets that giggle, I have to laugh with him. It's too funny. Woo. Okay, Carson, it was a great blue jacket. Thanks for being there. We appreciate your bottom joke. Tina Knowles Lawson, you were so happy to be there. RuPaul said she's in a Tina Knowles original, and she just laughed at you. Okay, so we'll continue. We'll continue. I feel like I'm in a Tina Knowles original. She's like, I was like, she didn't say yeah.
It was like as if, girl.
I know that's right.
Ooh-wee. I was like, now that you're out of my life, I'm so much better.
Tina was like, I'm retired. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. Like, I haven't made a dress since 2004.
I'm
She's
married
no.
now.
She met a great
What would have been
man
funny
who's been nothing
is a
but good
sneak
husband
diss.
to
She
her.
should have set her up for a sneak diss. And she should have been like, actually looks like House of Darion. And then like just not say nothing.
That part.
That would have been cute.
Looks like House of
You
Darion.
just don't want me to get them phone calls like no more. Let's get this runway here.
Okay.
Ginger Midge.
I have a question. I want to know what was on the call sheet for this particular category, because I feel like what they
Pop
called
art.
it is not what it was. Because like everybody has their face on their garment. Like, what was the actual category that you
It was
called?
pop art. They just
It was-
only know very limited references of pop art.
They only
Is
know
it?
Andy Warhol's camera
Yeah,
can,
Thank you. And there's
Yes.
so much more to it.
Someone
which
had
is
to
why
show me.
Trinity's look is
Exactly.
amazing.
Yeah, someone had to
Somebody
show me
text Jiggly.
that,
Jiggly, what was it on the call sheet, girl? I want to know.
Well,
did
and
you
look,
see Jiggly's look? It was cute.
It was cute.
It was cute. I was like, oh, bitch, had
It's
you
cute.
done well on Snatch Game, this would have been a week for you because this look was right. But someone had to show me on Twitter, shout out to you, baby, about Kylie's look, because I was like, what is this? And they were like, it's an Andy Warhol reference, but he did a Barbie doll for that was his inspired. And that's what she gave. Now the wig, that wouldn't, no. But it was the same dress. But yeah, it was very limited in terms of what people found of pop art. And to be honest, they could have gone into comic books and really done some pop art stuff.
Which is what Trinity did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'd have gone that route.
and even if you're doing Andy has a lot more than just this.
Mimi,
lot
what
more.
Ugasio did for España, the superhero look, that's pop art.
That's
Oh,
pop
that's
art.
fabulous. Oh, that is
Pop art.
fabulous on this one.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, but Ginger, what do we think of the non-matching boots, non-matching gloves, the pictures, the big oversized kind of coat, dress number, the styrofoam hat, a little bit of a work moment in the picture frame? What do we think of this? And Ginger apparently ironed on all this herself. I don't know if she made the unit, but she did most of the work for this. So what do we think?
It's a 2. I like that she included her hair in the pop art, and then she got her own frame and little bubble. I think that was unique and different from the other girls. So I'll give it a 2.
It's a boot for me. It's a boot.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's a boot because it lacks originality. Like if someone gave me the call sheet and it said pop art and this is what you showed up in, I would be like, you don't have an imagination.
Ooh. Are we gonna boot everybody then?
Yes, I am.
So based on that,
Oh,
out of all the ones who did this interpretation, including the limited ones that showed it on Instagram, they were basically 2 or 3 of them that did this also. This is one of the better ones of this interpretation.
Yeah.
I like this one, but there was another one I preferred over this on the runway, but that's just my opinion. But then again, I don't have taste, remember?
That,
Okay. So, I hope you can sleep peacefully at night.
bless her heart.
We're gonna haunt your fucking dreams.
Bless those teeth. All right.
Ooh,
so
what
this
teeth? I didn't see none.
I'm giving away.
Okay.
I'm giving away. All right, Ginger. It's a good. I thought it was cool. I was here for the most part. So.
Why she look like she lived in Lanford?
She looks like she lives in Levittown.
Man, that Roseanne reference really sat with me, Dooley. I thank you. I knew exactly what you meant by that one too. Go on, bitch. What they say in Living Color? Go on, girl. Yeah, there
Go,
it is.
girl. She looked like she had met Walter White a couple times.
Ooh,
I heard the Pokeball. Okay. Listen.
I'm sweating.
Right, like it's hot.
I'm over here trying to read. So I'm going to tell you again. Kylie, Sonique Love, Andy Warhol Barbie doll. I didn't like the wig on this, but I did like this outfit. And I know that we saw that yellow before with the fur, but it's still cute. I like it. Dooley.
Soft tube. I like the silhouette. I like the central garment. The cat of nine tails kind of scarf thing.
had a 9 tails. I like that reference. I like that because I like me a cat of 9 tails. That's a good one.
Bitch, you could have gone into Naruto with that one too. The 9 tail fox would literally be great.
I'm here for that.
apparently she's another Jinchuriki, so she went.
Come on, Jinchuriki. The girls are coming for her essence.
Yes.
It's cute. Like it's giving. It's a soft tooth for me. The scarf piece kind of throws it off, but I see what she was doing. I still like it. So a soft tooth.
Soft.
It's a dude.
I agree. It's a soft tooth. For me, the wig is not what I would have wanted the wig to be. Like I think I kind of want the wig to be neon, like a neon yellow or a neon pink, just to.
Ooh, pink would be so cute.
Like her neck, everything above her neck just kind of feels flat to me.
Yeah, I don't like the cut of the wig.
I don't like the cut of the wig either.
It looks like it belongs on jeans or something. Does that make sense? Like she not in this kind of dress, but more so like she's expensive, but she's wearing like sevens or some sort of like bit like that, and she like drives a nice Range Rover. Yeah, very that hair. Like she has a salon. There it is. That's what that hair is giving me. A salon owner. There it is. Oh, that's been bothering me this whole weekend. Okay, Mimi, what did you think of this look? Salon
well,
owner wig.
Speaking of the wig, when we talk about it being a Barbie reference, it is kind of a Barbie-like wig, but it just doesn't work. You know what I mean? I feel like it needs a little bit more volume to like fully pull it off. Yeah, it's cute. It's a cute. I call it a cute.
Yeah, like that's why I say I don't mind the wig. I just need it on something else because it distracts me from what is given with this style down here. But it's again, a
Bobby World said it. Like her hair, neck up is giving us a barbed wire, and then neck down is trying to give us Barbie, and it's like not the same.
Ooh,
Not the same.
Pam Anderson in the 90s. Go on. Okay, let's continue. What a not Carmen Electra and Pam Anderson used to run the world, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. Then Dennis Rodman happened to Carmen, and no, I'm just kidding.
Oh Lord.
Eureka O'Hara. Oh, excuse me. Eureka is next. I forget that she does not go by Eureka O'Hara. It's Eureka. This actually was I like this over Ginger's, but I still like Ginger's look. But I'll tell you why. Something about that latex number underneath was kind of cool, and I liked the makeup. Normally, I'm not here for a boo, but I like the fact it gave this white, almost robotic type of like tease for this, and I did like the wig, and I enjoyed a matching purse. So I don't know. I like the latex with it. I know y'all. I can hear you in the comment section. I know, but I was here for the spin too. I was like, oh, I like the spin. I thought it was adorbs. That's all. I thought it was adorbs.
I'm gonna give it a 2. I'm gonna give it a firm 2. Like I like this. I know that bitch is hot. I know it's a whole lot of baby powders in that latex.
A whole lot of
baby powders in that latex.
A bottle, bitch. Like.
I like the yellow lip. I mean, it works for me. I'm into it.
Like,
oh, I said what I said about like it's a boot. It's a boot. Like this is predictable. So like I'm just not like invigorated by this. Like like the latex, like the fact that you could, baby, I couldn't get into latex. So commend you for getting into that because I know you are uncomfortable, and I know that head is heavy with that wig on, but like
she even said it in the back. She was like, "Look, Pandora, I'm not trying to be mean, but like this literally is holding me back like this." Like,
I know you are uncomfortable, but it's a no for me, dog.
Mimi Cherry.
Come on, Randy Jackson.
It's a cute. I love the purse. I do agree that I wish the hair and the hair on the dress and the hair on top matched. Whichever one she would have chosen, just picked one and done the look that way like Ginger did. But I do agree. I love the latex fantasy under bodysuit. Like I loved that twirl. It gave me delight.
And can I clear something up real quickly? I don't dislike Eureka. I actually kind of like Eureka this season. I don't like this look.
Okay. I hear you. I feel you. Just don't stand up in front of me and say we're gonna fight, okay? That's all I'm asking. I've so much has happened today. I mean, Cast Form just said their feelings. I've never had a Pokemon yell at me so loud in the comments.
Wow.
It's been a rough day, you guys.
Wow.
I was trying to highlight something that was really sweet. But yeah, I mean, I like it. It's cool. I like a little latex number. I think I'm into that right now. Oh, here we go. Steve, Maddie, thank you for the content as this last week was so stressful as I had varsity tryouts. Oh, did you make it? I made the team, bitch, as I was reading it. Thank you for the videos. Have a great day. Thank you. Go on, varsity. Yeah, I remember when I got my Letterman jacket. I thought they couldn't tell me shit in school.
Okay.
My little sister said, "Oh no, bitch, I got a varsity jacket, girl. Back up.
Do you see my jacket?
Back up."
That was
too
aggressive,
big.
Mimi Jiggy one.
Was it?
I should have played sports in high school. I would have really enjoyed it. But
They
like,
didn't have my sport.
I hated the people that played the sports because they were dumb.
I mean, my freeze ailment is low percentage, so I think you were safe. I hate you. Only 2 rounds. Sorry, I can't. Frozen for only 2 rounds. I played football, ran track. I was forced to play basketball. That didn't work out. Yeah, and I was a gymnast for so long until that was taken away from me.
They didn't have my sports in high school. They were too
okay for
violent.
my dad.
I wanted to
moved
wrestle.
Yeah, I moved so much I couldn't I had to do like personal things because 2 years later I'm living somewhere else.
I was a fencer, so they didn't have that.
Yeah.
What
Blake is really good at swinging a sword.
Okay, Cardi B talk.
but
Damn, Blakeisha.
But is it that thin, Dooley?
Well,
No, it ain't.
See, this is how you get them back. No, I'm playing Find Your Way Back. Okay, listen.
Girl.
Varsity freshman color guard work. Yeah, like I had to do a sport to make it in my household, child. That was
Don't forget the first time you came to Washington District of Columbia.
I don't know nothing about that, friend.
old friend T.
If I had a drink, bitch.
What happens in DC stays in Baltimore.
Been around the world, nah. I got fuck my baby. I don't know it. I don't know why. Oh, what? Oh, I love it. This is cool. From across the pond. What is varsity? I'm British. All I know is you get a jacket. Varsity is basically.
Okay. I know you get a jacket. What's the tea?
So it's tiers. So you know how in video games there's like S class, et cetera, et cetera. That's varsity. That would be your S class. So the best of the best would be on the varsity squad for whatever event. Sometimes they're on varsity because they have no choice because there's only 5 people in the group. And so since they're the only ones there, they're varsity automatically. But sports, you had to earn that shit. Or if no one ran your event or did anything, you'd get lucky.
It's like first string versus second string.
I was the best hurdler that they had at good old Westfield for a nice little 4 years. The guy that left the school before me, he was the best one. So I just filled that void in. I was already good at my other school. They gave me my jacket my freshman year.
Hey.
I was walking
So
around with that.
if you hear a reference of a JV squad, that's usually like the lower tier.
That's
so they're
B.
the ones that are like getting ready to like.
Skip A, no shade. That's B. Like just no shade, JV. Junior varsity is like the girls who would be like, "Why am I not on varsity?" And then their senior year, they have to be on varsity. No shade.
JV is like 9th and 10th grade. Most people make it to varsity 11th and 12th grade. But if you're that bitch, if you're that girl, you're varsity freshman year.
Hence the reason why I was walking around like my pussy was wet, like all the time. And it always shall be. No, but listen.
Dripping
on the floor. All right. So listen, Eureka, you made it. Next. This is why I got sick. They put them back to back like that to fuck with me. I was like, really? Like, okay. Pandora.
This is the real reason why I'm giving her a boot. It felt like Night of 1,000 Madonnas, and y'all all had the same idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all about kimono.
Yeah, it's Kimono Gate Part 2. And sequels are never as good as the first one. And the first one wasn't that good to begin with. I like the box purse. I like the little pop moment on the top that says one thing in the front, another thing in the back. And my comments end there.
It feels okay. I know Roger said this on the pit stop, but I feel like it was a fact. This was the last thing that she prepared for on the list of shit. Because it's like the dress don't match with the cape. It looks like the cape was the primary thing that she had prepared for this, and she just put on something that matched.
Yeah, the under feels like a second thought. Yeah,
it does.
And the boot, I don't like that boot.
Girl, it's all a mess. It's a mess. I love you, Pandora Box.
I was okay with this for the concept of a lady going out to lunch with a little capelet or a cape, a mod dress in the 60s who's a little bit loud and gregarious. At the same time, it's a lot of fucking shit. So There are points. They were not made, but there are points available on this outfit. I liked it more in my review. Now that I'm looking at it again, I'm kind of bored.
It's also the black, like the fact that it's just dark. Like, has she done her outlines of her face? Like, if that's what you were gonna do, but do them in white or lime or yellow, like it would have just popped a lot more. It's just dark.
I think if everybody else didn't come out in the same fucking thing, this also would have had more of an effect.
Absolutely.
Mm.
You had two looks legit go before this with the same concept.
Yeah.
But Pandora, it seemed to be quite clear what was going on. Raja O'Hara, this is not the assignment. I love you, but this is not the assignment at all. Girl.
I would give it a C-. She looks good. It's purple, and I see like she tried to do some like art on her legs here and like the back or whatever. But like
that's the boots she came in the workroom in, the ones with her name on it.
Oh,
Raja
I forgot.
O'Hara. Yeah,
I forgot about that.
like I love the boots though, but it
I would give it a moot. I wouldn't give it a boot.
It's a boot.
it's not the assignment.
It's a boot.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
That's
It's a
all I
soft
can
boot.
say. It's just
It's a soft boot.
it is not the assignment. Like I love you.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And if maybe there would have been maybe a little bit more pop artness to the makeup, there would have been more selling of the fantasy,
Like,
but not
Trinity.
even the makeup. There was no attempt at like pop artingness. And if you're looking at Trinity doing all that pop art makeup, like I'm sorry, like again, like
No one else did that but her. Mimi, say it again. Nobody else
And
did.
like with the back of this jacket, like you could have turned the back of this jacket into a whole comic moment where you like made your face like those like red and those dots that they use for comic books. Like that could have been your pop art, but
Why
like
did no one
you
do
just-
the
yeah, like when it
3D
has like the
effect
dots in the
at
background
Warhol's
effect.
time? Like,
Yeah.
why did no one do the 3D effect with the colors of the red that go in the blue? I was really confused why no one took that moment because they look really pretty going together. They could have stretched out a face, made it look like someone's going through a scene in a movie somewhere. I don't know. It's nice look. It's not the assignment, so that's why it's a for me. But it's not the assignment. It's nice, but not the assignment.
Yeah.
Let's see here. It was the reuse of the boots for me. She got dragged for the gray boots last week. LMAO. I mean, wake up. Them boots weren't right. It was
Yeah,
okay.
this is where the fact that she makes everything is kind of like you hear the squeak in the wheel a little bit.
Just a little bit. Here's the thing: pop art makeup is something that is very easy to go to. True, but I think it could have helped some people. It could have helped some people. You know, give it a little zha-zha.
I don't know that it's easy to go to. Like after watching the glow up and they have to do this sort of pop art situation on the glow up, like I don't know that it's easy makeup to do because you have to have a clear understanding of where like gloss hits on your face, of where like everything is happening in order for it to like really pop. If that's what you're gonna do from a makeup perspective, I just don't know that it's that easy. Like
It's not easy. As somebody who puts makeup on her face and does all kinds of things and all kinds of things, pop art is not easy. It's just, I mean, I paint too. I'm a painter and I can't paint every single side of painting. And so pop art is a very specific style of art. And so, you know, but it is something that, again, with a little bit of practice, a little preparation, and yes, you should also take your prep, but you should also do your prep.
Look at Mimi.
That's cute. I was setting up for a preparation H joke, but I'm gonna leave that alone. We're gonna go ahead with the prep. I'm here for it.
We already saw preparation H. We already saw it. An empty tube. Listen, not the assignment, but love you, sister. Love you, sis. But let's get into this. Bring back my girls. Bring back my girls.
Where they at?
So you got Black Lives Matter on one side. I thank you. You got Black trans lives on your outfit. The Black trans women who've been slain, sister. The color combination, yellow, this purple, with the blue and the pink with the trans colors. I'm just now catching half of this year. Like, oh my God. Gorgeous. She incorporated so much in this outfit. It's so sad that she was at the bottom because my God, it was so good.
Yeah, I think she was really hoping this was going to help her squeak up, but that performance was just...
I don't want to hurt it anymore. That's what it was.
I felt bad. She was like, not in front of this team. I was like, I know, girl. I know.
From Teen Titans,
but like she had the right thought. She was like, everybody's going to go Andy Warhol. Let me go somewhere different.
Yeah.
This was Add Them Up. This was HBO legendary quality. Okay. Okay.
It was great. It was great.
Yeah, this was great.
Ooh,
This was
I-
great.
This is so
Shoot.
impressive. It's just impressive. Like, man. And then mind you, for the girls, somebody was talking, somebody in my comment section, Trinity's skin is bad. She won't win. I was like, wow. First of all, Mama was suffering from an allergic outbreak. That's what I was given, and from someone who knows her directly. So
We talked about that last week, didn't we?
yes. And I was like, girl, that is not basket. She literally had a whole outbreak right before going. And it's like, well, what am I gonna do? I can't go to the show because my skin's bad.
And can we stop dragging people for things that are normal biological things that happen to humans, because we're not all Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt? And you know what both of them do? Fart and take shits and pop pimples. So come on.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Oh,
because they pay for that. That's
Yeah,
what I thought you were.
yeah.
You're not ugly. You just poor, just like the rest of us.
And I don't listen as much as they're whoa.
That's the Kylie. That's not that Kylie, the other
As
Kylie.
much as I like those people, I don't want to be them. I don't want their problems.
Yeah.
I want my own problems to deal
Yeah.
with. And
Yeah.
you know, I don't want to be a white man or a white woman.
And I
So
don't
No,
be a white
no,
woman
no.
who can't keep a white man.
But yeah,
I don't know about you guys, but I've been practicing my whole life.
I just don't like the dragging for like skin or like weight or like things like that. Like it's just like, you know, we can be smarter than that, you know?
it's the truth. You're right, Mimi. Remember that was Aja's. Everybody, dragged Aja for that. Hell, I even jumped on that bandwagon for a second. We talk about Kenya Moore's skin. Don't dune bugging them pores. But like honestly, we don't. It's an easy go-to that people do, and that's just the truth of it all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether you're high or low, whether you're crack or rock, it's easy to go to.
And also, I'm not perfect either. Like I just called this woman Jeffree Star's daughter. So like, but it's just, I try to lean into the light. We all have a little bit of fun poking, we're all poking at each other, but like, I don't have perfect skin, so I'm not going to drag somebody for their skin. I'm carrying a little bit of pandemic weight right now. I'm not going to drag somebody for their weight. So,
But Mimi, to what you've just said, facts are facts, America.
Send all those messages to @RallyB on Instagram. As a matter of fact, if you're still in here, ooga booga booga, you can send the rest of your feelings to him. Okay, because I can't see that kind of stuff. I got my bitch blockers up. So let's continue here.
That page is private, you won't get nowhere.
I'm just saying, there you go. That's why I'm like, direct it over there, because I can't help you. There's a blanket and a pillow and a shelter nearby. Listen, the queens were on the stage. They were basically getting their comments and critiques. I love how I got through this through 2 hours. But we had banter in between. It was good, y'all. Eureka calling out Pandora for making for not blaming her, but I guess mentioning her and why she wasn't doing well. We can all see why that point was done. We've gone over that. Okay, cute. There hasn't been really any drama in Untucked for a minute. I don't like this outfit
At all.
Do not.
it's just not flattering. It makes her look like a little roly-poly.
It do.
It's not cute. Proportionized, girl.
It's not proportionized.
I needed more fringe, like a little fringe kind of moment, like illusion of a skirt fringe kind of moment.
Yes, exactly, Mimi.
Okay, I can't do it. Let's continue.
Proportionizing.
It's like a jelly belly. I just want to eat her.
She doesn't look like a gummy bear.
She looks gorgeous. Like she looks edible, but I just
Delicious.
I just heard somebody. I like, you know how you can hear a voice when someone says a comment like, girl, I'm gonna text her in this private chat. Listen, Heidi in closet. The lip sync assassin. Oh my God, I gotta send y'all. Heidi in closet is the lip sync assassin. What do we think of Heidi being there as lip sync assassin? I'll start with Dooley first.
It's too early. I like Heidi. I love Heidi. I'm glad we got to see her again. She is funny. Can she dance and entertain? Yes. I don't know that I can call her a lip sync assassin quite yet. It's a little early. It's a little early in her drag race career. She was just on.
It's giving me Panorama casting who's in LA.
And the girl that's on next week that we all know is not a lip sync assassin either. Girl, I would die on that hill.
I mean, Heidi did send some girls
obvious.
home, but I don't know that she's an assassin because when I look at the girls Heidi sent home on her season, like the lip syncs were just kind of average, and she just like they were legitimate wins.
I mean, she won several, so this is kind of where I feel it's going. I'm not going to take away her assassin card, but
no,
I mean, low key Trinity. I mean. She got some L's to her little card now.
Mm-hmm.
When she told Ginger, I came in as an assassin. I said, sister, you might not be coming back in as one if they ask you next season. You're kind of even Stevens right now. You might as well be called Katya. No, she's got a lower track record than that. Poor Katya.
Y'all, they literally told us who the lip sync assassin is for next week. Go and look at the still. It's blatantly obvious who it is. Like, you can't hide it.
I just want to read it.
It's our good Judy lateral split will be on next week.
Oh child. Oh, I wish that Kylie and her went up against each other.
The same nails. You can see the tattoos all up through. It's like, you girl, that wasn't no secret. Like, it looks like you.
I mean, that one's a real lip sync assassin. How many times they had to lip sync? So there you go.
She is.
Oh well,
but she's gonna give you a lateral split.
You're more so thinking some of those wins were not. Okay.
The one that she should have won was a tie. It was almost like, girl, what is
she should have sent Eureka home.
She should have sent Eureka home is what should have happened. But you know.
Heidi in closet. I love this ball on your head. It did not stay there. Sugar Wall by Sheena Easton. Glad to see the song. I was like, okay, Sheena Easton.
Well, the ball wasn't supposed to stay. She just did not do the reveal correctly.
But that's the thing, Mimi. In Untucked, we watched her pin that motherfucker down, and it was as if it just jumped off of her head. I was like, so were you taking it off as you were moving, or were you really just moving that hard? That sucker was like, no, it's not going to be there. So it kind of messed it up for her. But I was still here for the pony. I thought she did a good job, but Ginger Minge, man. Ginger Minge. That's a professional. Oh, Dooley, give it. With your drag race professional opinion. Your drag professional opinion. Never been on the show.
I feel like me and Dooley are on the same page.
Can't walk in the
I love Ginger Minge. I really honestly do. I love watching her on the stage. These lip sync victories, I have some questions. Maybe some shit happened that we didn't get to see. It kind of feels like they are placating Ginger, particularly for her season 2 All-Stars experience, by giving her this coin. But that also, like, I don't want to like diminish her talent. Like, that's not what I'm doing here. But that also makes me scared for her, because it's like, okay, you didn't want all this coin by this lip syncs. Are they going to give you that plus the win? Because they also did it to Miss Cracker during All-Stars.
Not Miss Quacker.
I almost said it. I felt it in the spirit.
So this is my thing: is Ginger's wins come at the expense of her mocking someone else in her own way, and so it begs the question: how would you do this song if you didn't have somebody who was doing stunts next to you? And so, like, I just don't know. I similar to do it. I love Ginger. I think she's fantastic. She was my winner for season 7. Like, that's my girl. I just don't believe that she's better than the people she's beaten.
I was entertained by this, but I understand where
it wasn't 10. It was 7.
I entertained, but I thought
Miss Cracker?
Was funny. No,
Ginger was 7.
Oh, I was like, when Miss Cracker was on 10. Okay, sorry.
No, I was here for the sugar walls of Ginger doing a not maybe yoga right there in that moment. You know, I was entertained by it. I think I always like a little comedy shtick going on, but again, I get it.
She's the type of performer, like, you know how some comedians really rely on crowd work? And so Ginger is kind of like that brunch performer that feeds off of the audience. Mm-hmm. She needs something to feed off of to make part of her magic pop, you know?
Yep, I agree with that.
Here's a question that we're going to have Red Lipstick Club ask us. Why does it feel like when Trinity lip syncs, they play songs catering to the assassin, but for Kylie and Ginger, we get songs fit for them?
Morris,
I have a hypothesis. My hypothesis is that they know Trinity will send the bitch home, and I think I think they're trying to curate who stays on and who goes home when by not giving her, because a lot of the girls that are still here, I have a feeling would have been home already had she won those lip sync. Like she sent home Jan. Like, if she had the 42 to send home Jan, she'll send home your favorite girl. Like it feels like curation.
Rigamorous Von T enters the chat every time.
I think curation's the best way to describe that, as it's curated not for her to not win, but we know she's good, so let's throw a little challenge this way. Let's switch this up a little bit. I don't know. I don't want to take away, but I find it interesting that comment actually sits on my spirit. I ain't agreeing, but I'm like,
I also have a feeling that's why they did Acaria the same way. They because they knew Acaria plus her Season 11 sisters all in that environment. Them other girls would have been gone
because they already said they weren't going to vote for anybody else. They were going to like vote for each. That was clear.
Yeah,
interesting point too. Okay.
But that's almost hypocritical because y'all had a whole season where Alaska talks and let them run all up and through that season.
I think they didn't want that to happen again. They didn't want that to happen again.
But they did it on purpose. They did it on purpose.
Because Roxy Andrews, let me make it clear, you shouldn't have gone that far, bitch, and you know that.
And she said it. She was like, "I don't deserve to be here no more." Like,
it was insane to see her stay that long, and even though Alyssa is a cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs bird, Alyssa deserved to be in that top 4. In my
when Detox came through and was like, "I can't send Roxy home," I was like, "You weak ass
over a tank top."
Or even Tatiana, they played in her face the whole season. They played in Tatiana's face the whole season.
Not Jeff said it. Integrity.
Integrity Farms.
Integrity Farms. Come on, our South Park.
Integrity goes out the window when $60,000 is at stake.
Get you some Integrity weed over here at Integrity Farms
with special sauce.
Special sauce. Ew, that episode was nasty. But yeah, that was so nasty. Oh my goodness. Now you're hungry.
Somebody said Roxy did just the vibe. True. True. She vibed the whole season. Right.
She was a skateboard and they were riding her all the way to the top. All right.
Not a skateboard, damn. Fuck.
She was a skateboard. They brought her to the top.
And they say I'm C Diggy.
There's an article there was an article about Detox. It was an interview, and Detox was saying that she almost sent home Roxy, but at the last minute, she was like, "Well, girl, I already pulled Alyssa's lipstick. It's a little late. Like, it's just got to be what it is." But like, I personally feel like had she sent Roxy home that episode, she would have won All Stars.
She would have changed her mind.
She would have won.
Yeah, she wanted to change her mind once she picked it, and they said they had to go through with it. She was like, "Wait, change it." They're like, "Gotta go."
She shot herself in the foot. Big ass 13.
I was like, what if she did pick it the other way? How would that finale have gone down with that rat? Oh, bitch, Alyssa would have. Oh, she would have.
Yeah.
It'd have been nonsense. It'd have been perfect. Mama, Alyssa likes to point, 90-degree angle, point, shit, boom. Okay. Jump split. So Ginger wins. That's Ginger's excited face. Yay! I have a lot of money in my account.
She was surprised she won too. She was like, "What, me?"
That's like, I'm gonna open up a new credit card.
No. This is I get to pay off the credit card.
There you go.
Girl, I've racked up debt coming to this show. I get to pay off that shit.
I get to pay off the credit card.
Exactly.
I know that's right.
So Ginger now has to make the decision of all decisions on who to send home, and she thought about Trinity, and she told us. But girl, she know better. It would have been a gag though if she pulled a Naomi Smalls, but she chose Pandora Box. Right decisions?
She wants to be able to go to DragCon.
I was thinking about this earlier. Sending home your biggest competition, like as much as we would probably do that as people viewing the show, as someone in that moment, I would imagine RuPaul would be like, "Girl, you knew she was supposed to be top 3, so I'm not picking you now. Like, you have just now slimmed your chances of winning because I'm gonna pick some other bitch."
That's why you keep one of the top girls in and you take the other one out, so we still have a show to talk about, and she can't get mad at you for thinking wisely. Now, if you're just gonna pick them all off, that's a problem. But like, you take one of the annoying bitches out. You take the least likable top contender.
Jan.
I said top contender. Like,
I'm sorry.
So listen, that's what you take the least likable top contender out. She's gone. People still think she's a dick. I'm gonna be fine. We'll move on with the popular whole, but I gotta beat that bitch now. That's how you play it. Be friends with her. We're cool now. I laugh in your face, but this finale, I'm a win.
Pull some Big Brother shit.
I'm telling you, bitch, this is Showgirls. We're in the staircase.
Well, Mimi, if they would stop showing the goddamn votes, they could.
I know. I'm telling you.
Hold on. Hans word.
I mean, facts. She is a top contender. Like
I would have been eliminated her because she's likable. She has a show after this. That's how a lot of girls go through when they have things available to them now on iTunes. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, I just sent her home. Bitch, you've been
Eureka
all
makes
this
sense to go
time.
home.
I'd have been done it for shits and giggles. She's been pissed at me, and I've been like, so what? Who cares?
What would you have been like, Maddie?
Can't wait for the twist. So what?
So what?
Who cares? Like I was earlier today. So what? Who cares? Lord. You want to talk about paying things dust and then pay it. Okay, listen. Pandora was chosen. Pandora said bye. It's sad to see you go, sister. Can we hurry up and get to this twist? That's all I'm asking. RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star 6.
Thank you. Come on, dragging it out already.
Hurry up. This is starting to get on my nerves. Like,
It's
I like this
unfair
show.
at this point, too. Like, it's kind of unfair at this point to drag it out this far into the season to try to bring, maybe a bitch that got eliminated second? Like, what?
No, so this is the thing. It's like, nobody who's coming. Like, I feel like anybody who was eliminated when Scarlett was eliminated up until relatively now, it has a shot at coming back. Silky, Yada, the girl with the cockatoo on her head, Serena, like, they not coming back. Like, you have no shot. What bulletless gun are you holding?
I cannot speak about this topic at this time because I'm contractually obligated to not say
Somebody's pleading the fifth.
I'm not saying shit, bitch. The game, all I'm gonna say is, yes, I think they have waited too fucking long to initiate this game in the game. It should have happened like several episodes ago.
It'll be apparent.
It's gonna be good TV, bitch. Allegedly. Like, well, we gonna wait.
I got some foolery happening on my balcony. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I'm not pleased that they waited so long for this because it does feel like you've taken like
somebody said Serena been at the hotel for 2 months. You are right.
That's my only thing. Like, do it in the middle of the competition, not literally, oh, we're almost there. Dun dun dun. Huh?
Eureka is one of the 3 Black queens left.
Everyone calm down. There are 4 episodes left. We're yelling too loud.
Girl, that's a lot of fucking TV left.
That's a month.
My wallet's not mad.
Well, facts.
As much as I complain about it, I'm still gonna watch it and I'm still gonna review it. So click. But I can do that because I've been doing this for how long? Kaboom.
Right. We just when the game happens, we will have a lot to talk about. We will live. Let's make sure we have all our good Judas here that week so that we can hoot and holler.
Oh yes, that's gonna be the week that everybody needs to be attendance. And I will be clearly moderating the fuck out of that one to make sure everyone's voices are heard. All-Star 6, it's on the television, but it's Paramount Plus. Cacao. Thursday mornings for y'all. Some afternoons for overseas babies. Watch it. We're watching it. Holland came out. We will be discussing that on Tuesday with me and Mimi Cherry. I have not seen it yet, but I have read your comments. Y'all are very excited. You said the season's already starting off really good. So I'm like, okay, work. Can't wait to watch Fred's Chin. So there we go.
I will not be watching this season, but I will be listening to Fortunate Rants so that I can get the tea. I'm not doing that with Holland again.
Listen,
I'm not doing that again.
You still got PTSD from Down Under on top of that.
Girl.
I'm not watching that.
I actually am still going through it from how Serta Jean. Look at me having that down perfect now. Serta Jean and Chelsea Boy were done in the last season. It was like a back-to-back, like my favorites. Like, Serta Jean looked a fool, girl. Looked a fool as that Kermit Miss Piggy number, but like, keep Serta Jean there. I love Serta Jean. And Abby OMG had to lip sync so many times and just came out in a bow straight wig every week. I could not take it. Oh God. Sorry, I had to have a little Holland rant. So, encore. Do you want more?
This episode was so raggedy.
Mimi,
so raggedy.
It gives me Jocelyn's Cabaret.
It led me down a rabbit hole about Keely, and like Keely is irredeemable. Like she is a trash person.
Oh.
And she can't sing a lick by her own admission. Why are you on a TV show about girls who can sing and you know good and goddamn well you cannot?
I give it away. I give it away. Give it away.
You can't sing, girl.
Who saw the live with her and Raven Simone with her baby sucking on her titty?
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute, what? Wait.
Yeah, she was fully on the live with Raven Simone like this, and the baby would just come up, and she's just like, "Yep, it's okay."
Work. I do like Keely for her progressiveness. It's just certain things about her just aggravate the shit out of me. I just dealt with somebody who was being a hypocrite today, and it's like the same person who sits there and goes, I'm not, then does and did. And it's like, just because you do it differently doesn't mean you're not doing the same thing. And that is what I need people to understand. Like, just because you layered it in honey doesn't mean it ain't shit.
Yeah, I think she needed the check, but she has PTSD that's fully like keeping her in her shell, but she needs the check. And so like you see that struggle happening.
Mm-hmm. True.
Oop. But yeah, that meme of Raven Simone kind of like eating her cereal and just like giggling quietly.
Laughing
It's after the live had finished with Keely, because she's just like.
Mm-hmm.
Keely reminds me of a child's painting. You put it on the refrigerator, but no one's really giving a fuck it's there.
Oh,
Damn.
I will say, and I do feel bad for Keely to some extent because I don't think she ever wanted this, and she's clear about saying like I never liked doing any of this, and I feel like she's gotten roped into. You had a moment. People are you probably need some cash because you told us how much you get from those residuals.
Yes.
Like, so you have to do something that you actively hate.
I don't want to do this. But here you are. I don't want Aubrey in the household. Then what the fuck are you doing there? Like you literally said on camera, I wanted Aubrey out. I was doing what I can to get her out. And here you don't even want to be a part of the group with your sweatsuits. I'm getting tired of it.
It also smells like bad production. Like, how everybody has a story producer behind the scenes to help the story go along. And it feels like whoever they start, like whatever story they started with, blew up in their face immediately. Like whatever little things they were doing in their ear to like spin up the drama just ended up being a blow up.
Listen, I heard Misha.
Misha was a bad singer.
Yeah, Misha was a
Misha. I did a little. So I also felt that, and I like afterwards I started watching old videos of 702, and like Misha was pitchy. Like was she hitting the note ish, but like it still wasn't like a solid note. Like she
Mary
was
J.
kind of
Blige.
Don't talk about Miss Mary.
Oh, we gonna keep it real, or we gonna talk?
I am muting now.
His mama be flat, and that's true.
Mary is flat.
Hey,
I am muting and turning my camera off. None of these comments are.
I'm not slandering Miss Mary. I love you some Miss Mary.
She gonna
she's
shuffle
flat.
walk over to me. Boom, 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 boom. Her and Lil Kim the same dance.
Patty LaBelle said the doors to your vocal box must be locked because you never seem to have the right
key. No shade to Mary. I like Mary, but sometimes when she's live, it'd be like, all right, maybe she'll hit it, maybe she won't. That's what they got Spiro.
See, what I see is somebody who lived a little hard and survived to sing another note.
C notes, because that's what her bank account's sitting on.
Somebody, mute her. Mute her. Ghetto. Audrey.
I love how baby was like, I'm gonna take a pillow and I'm gonna lay it down. And then was like, I have a pocket knife. Fuck your pillow. Like just so we're clear, everybody, I will be going to this air fryer after this live today and making me some more air fryer chicken and call it a day. But listen, I can't.
So random.
You can't puff on Newports all day and then try to make an album where you need to need breast control. Newports are not a cigarette for the light of hearts or the lungs, I should say, because
It's a menthol. Like
That's not
Big-
even a cigarette. That's
Nice.
just
menthol.
cigarettes,
Like,
that was
in
a
your
cigarette I
That
was
is-
smoking because my ex would smoke Newports, and
Girl,
I
that is cancer and 20 pieces of like that's
You're
you're
no.
smoking glass, fiberglass.
No shade to the
That's
girl
what
who
makes
smoked
the
Newport.
minty
That's what I
flavor.
heard, girl.
pretty much.
That's what makes the minty flavor. You're smoking fiberglass.
I heard that the fiberglass is supposed to help the nicotine get into your system faster, which is like, yeah, that's what I have heard.
Yeah, I mean, I've had a boyfriend or two that smoked a Newport or two, and I smoked them too. But now that they're not around, I don't smoke them no more.
I don't have a boyfriend because nobody loves me.
Oh, I love you, Dooley.
Thank you, Mimi. Mimi Diggy
Well,
one.
come to the house now, Jeff, after this live and get this whooping. Since you want to talk about Munchkin right now, bitches, stay 10 minutes from me. Come to the house now. Yeah, no, I'm not going to.
No, look for the new album Asthma on iTunes. Fuck me.
Lead single mesothelioma.
Guess who invited the talking cigarette? More nicotine, please.
Now, wait a minute. Oh, hey, Aretha. Now, listen, no, Dion's voice is gone in 16.
Gone.
No, gone, period. Like, honestly, have you heard
no.
Dion try to sing now? Like, when she came up there with Patty and Gladys,
She was
came up
holding the
there,
mic.
held it. I don't know what
Hold it.
else she was doing, but she
Hold
was
it.
holding the mic. She said, I said, "Oh, honey, don't even do it. I can smell it."
Dion went to that mic and was like, "Give it away,
Child.
away."
Gian does not have it. We know you need that check though. We know you need those points.
My mother is named after Dionne Warwick. Whenever I think about my mama, whenever we talk about Dionne Warwick, but that's where her name came from.
Maddie, that was 35 years ago. Well, because I'm a professional singer, as well as a drag queen, as well as an actor, as well as a model, I can have an opinion. I'm just
And
kidding.
journalist.
This is true. Went to school for broadcast journalism here. Oh, don't forget my press pass. Still have it for my drag con days.
Okay, wait.
Welcome.
Okay, somebody. So Christy mentioned 702 was on the Parkers. When I tell you, I cried yesterday. This is the tweet, and it was like, "This just in: the baby has been removed from a freestyle harmony and will not be participating." When I tell you, I howled. And then it was like they quoted it with freestyle harmony songs. You won't, you won't.
I used to love their shit.
That was
I used to love their shit on the Parkers. Okay, Stevie, the real Stevie J.
I'm gonna play you. You won't. You won't even know.
Like you won't even know what these lyrics. You won't play me. You won't.
You won't. I'm gonna play you. I'm trying to remember what the other song was. There was another one. There's a
I know,
The baby,
it
my favorite the baby was removed from was the Catalina wine.
I saw this one. The baby has been removed from the tuning exam.
Yeah,
He deleted his apology. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, I got one
Yeah.
more for you. I saw one, and it was like, the baby has been removed from the Allstate Music Choir.
the All-State Music
It
Choir.
was a picture of Shirley Ralph. It was like the choir and the competition are out.
You should Irish smoke like a broke stove.
Oh my god. That's up.
The snort.
Yes.
Oh my god, I can't. Stop it, you guys. Stop it. I'm crying. Oh my god, that was so funny because I can imagine them as stoves. And it's smoking. Oh god. Forgive us.
I'm gonna play you.
Shut up, Dooley.
Y'all, everybody go Google freestyle harmony. I'm gonna play you. Just go watch it after we get done.
Where is a tissue? I can't right now. Oh my god, that was so funny.
Splatter.
Everybody was just going joke. Okay, listen. The twins. The only sisters that are still
Girl,
left
I forgot it was even talking about the encore.
That's exactly where we started. We went from the encore
forgot.
into dragging just anybody who was in the trajectory of Freestyle Unity, which is the encore right now.
At this point, who is T? Keely is T. Keely gotta be T. Keely gotta be T.
Wait, so who is Pam then? Because Pam is where would we put Pam at? Because I don't know
is
why
Miss Parker.
I was like,
Parker.
Pam is Nikki.
Pam is Miss Parker when she was trying to be in the group, and they was like, "Bama."
Pam is Nikki.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. Okay. Listen.
I'm gonna play you.
There is.
You won't even know.
Like, because that was how Kim used to be on the mic. You won't even know that she's
That's how she was.
That's how she was.
Like,
with those stretchy camera angles.
Stevie would do this with their shoulders. Stevie always had the shoulders moving forward. Like, Kim would go side to side, but Stevie somehow got the rhythm. Like, we're gonna do shoulders, bitch. I was like, girl, I cannot. Oh Lord, what Pokemon are they? Oh, Pam,
girl, we'll be here all day.
Pam is what's that giant Bronzong? There we go. That's Pam.
Pam is Bronzong. What?
I wouldn't choose it.
Not Nivea.
Pam gotta be like. Pam is like Chimeko.
No.
Pam is Chimeko.
No.
Misha is wheezing. Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
So would Irish be coughing then?
Probably.
Coughing and wheezing.
No shade to y'all if y'all ever catch this, but like, stop smoking if you really want to sing.
Oh my God. Pam is Jinx.
Which is why I'm not a singer.
That's kind.
Oh my God, I have that same date.
Wheezing and Garbador.
My vape is cute. She's a little pink.
Keely is Quagsire.
I have them color coded.
Her special ability is unaware. That fits.
Mud slap.
Wow.
That fits.
Unaware.
That fits.
Moves, mud slap. I can't rest.
Pam and Pseudo Wudo. That fits. That fits.
So it's that Keely is Shuckle. Wait, stop it.
I feel like that is also accurate.
Oh, Pam Pseudo Wudo. I believe that.
Which one's Aubrey?
Aubrey is smooching specifically because of the lips.
Specifically.
She like, hey guys.
Wow.
Hey guys. I mean, and no one's listening.
Wow.
Why is your lips looking like your lips is giving us HBCU? The rest of your body look like something else. Like, what's the
It just looked like she couldn't move her arms very well. Everything was like in this rotation, and she would put her hands here after that.
Well, so she's giving me like fresh BBL vibes.
Y'all remember on All Stars 5 when Cracker kept trying to give us dips, but she couldn't because of the padding? That's how Aubrey looks for real.
Aubrey is Pincer. Aubrey is Mr. Mime.
Wow.
Someone said Keely is Meal Tank for that video with Raven Simone.
Wow. Oh, wow. Not Milk Tank for that video with Raven Simone. Not Milk Tank.
I cannot. So is Aubrey built like Low Putty?
Oh,
y'all,
wow.
If you don't know who that is, look that up right now because that's a BBL right there. Low Putty.
See, I feel a little bad for Aubrey because she came into this industry so young and was pushed into like all this plastic surgery once she started running with like Jenna Jameson and them. And, you know, the porn star look rarely ages well.
Because you got to keep that shit up.
Raven Simone was 3 when she entered the industry. I don't feel bad for her.
Oh, no. I don't. Not in regards to that, but just I understand like body pressures. Like, look at this. And I had a boyfriend. Well, I was smaller then, but I still had big tatas. And I remember having a boyfriend that was trying to pressure me into getting like breast implants. And like, I already had
it's breasts. The maintaining.
He wanted me Coco.
That's
He wanted
hard
to
for
hit
people.
Coco.
Mimi, you can buy your hair if it won't grow. You
Come on, British.
You said so. You can buy
You can
all
buy
the
all the
makeup
makeup
that
that
man
can
make.
make,
But
but if
But if you can
you
look
can look
inside
inside
you,
you, find
find
out
out
who
find
am
out
I
who
to.
am I
I love that I'm
to.
getting serenaded right now. I love this.
feels
This
so
is the highlight
damn
of my
Damn, I'm
year.
pretty.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, Aubrey's also really short, doing like really extreme sizes to parts of her body, and it's like it
Yeah.
just you were a really
Mhm.
you were a
Well,
pretty girl when
it
making the
all-
band one started.
she's giving me somebody who put things in, gained weight, sucked things out. But what happens when you suck things out of certain parts of your body, if you don't take care of it, they go to other parts of your body.
So what you're saying is, if she put her left hand in, she put her
And
right one out, and then she stopped.
Yep.
Okay, and she
Yep.
shook it all about, and now it's all discombobulated. Okay,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
what it's all
Yeah.
about. Okay, poor Aubrey, she'll get it together. Like they say, when you get those butt implants, you have to massage that shit and make sure it still stays into what it
Breasts
is.
too.
Yeah, so I feel like she just, stopped massaging it, or someone stopped massaging it. I don't know. I like the Aubrey, but
Yeah.
I think Aubrey's talented. I just wish
Yeah.
you hadn't.
I wish.
I don't mind like implants and all that stuff, but like if you're gonna do an implant a la Kelly Rowland. Like make it look like it fits your body.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just wish that Aubrey and Nivea decided to stay. I felt
Yeah.
they were two of the most talented ones there. Like
They were the most talented.
Yeah.
but I
Nivea
couldn't
said,
deal with
baby,
them
I was a
guys.
solo artist. I don't know nothing about this drama, baby. I relied on me. I was like, you right.
She said,
feel
fuck
that.
this girl group shit.
It's just
Yeah.
the thing is, someone mentioned body dysmorphia. I think that may be something. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to even calculate that. but
I can relate to body dysmorphia, and it is a motherfucker.
I mean, I join you there. I relate to body dysmorphia as well, which is why I want a
hate looking in the mirror. My
BBL,
dad
cryo, and a nose shot.
I'll be struggling to put on a
Same,
shirt.
Blakeisha. Same.
I have gained
But,
so much weight, child.
yeah.
I don't even know what to tell y'all. Like, I hate looking in the mirror right now, but I'm also like, okay, Matt, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. You know what I mean? Like,
But
I'm having to
Matty-
tell myself, like, let it go.
Me and you have talked, right? And so that's why I'm like eating my salads every day, trying to get my swims in and trying to be gentle with myself, because the pandemic has been over a year, right? And so like if it took this long to put it on, I'm not trying to take that long to take it off, but I need to be gentle with
And
myself.
you know, with me, I tell you, I need to stop eating so much because I get really in
Matty
my
will be on
feelings.
his way to Chick-fil-A and I'm like, oh my God, you're making me hungry. Okay, let me go eat the salad.
And then I'll be going to
I'm gonna order
McDonald's,
right now.
and then I'll stop at Taco Bell, and then I'll stop at Smoothie King because I need a drink with my meal. I'm trying not to do this, but I've really become that guy where I will stop at 5 different places and they see the bags and they're like, are you okay? I'm like, I am. I just wanted to get different things from different places.
All my children have different tastes. What can I say?
They know I ain't got no kid, girl. My wife is at home watching the children. I'm like, what you mean? He is at home. Oh shit! Da, 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 da. No, I can't. But yeah,
Yeah.
this pandemic's been weird for me, and so now I think I'm hitting it late. I don't know what it is, but I've been feeling really like, oh, I need to get up, but I don't want to get up. Oh, I should go there, but something may happen. My brain is doing too much talking, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
bitch, just get up and go. Wipe your ass and go to
Yeah.
sleep. Eat some Activia. Jamie Lee Curtis. Like that's all I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Yes, just like that, Blake. Okay.
You should go front to back. You get bacteria in your pink parts if you go back to front.
Who goes back to front? I would like to see the hand that does that. It's like that's digging. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Carlos King showed up on the episode of The Encore to let us know that he is a part of the production, like we didn't know. Hey, Carlos, we enjoy your messy work because you've had some really good messy TV moments. I'm gonna tell you
That felt like damage control to me.
I just wanted to come up here and say hello.
Allegedly, we could be getting a reunion. Allegedly, maybe.
Ooh, I would love to see that.
I would love to see that.
If they fatten those purses up enough, we will see it.
They don't have to fatten them up too much. All right, so listen. I'm giving away.
Well, to pull Aubrey back from whatever, chic trip she's on, you know what I'm saying?
I'm still here.
Listen, I know y'all go to the Danny Kane shows. I know some of y'all in these comment sections.
I have.
Them 3 people there.
I have been to a Danny Kane concert.
I love me some
And
Danny
live.
Kane.
And live.
Damaged.
Love Danny Kane.
Damaged.
And 2 homosexuals
I
I was in
should
VIP because I bought the VIP ticket, so I got to be all the way at the front near the stage. And 2 homosexuals got into it during the pre-party, and they got kicked out like 5 minutes before the concert. Bitch, and I took their spot.
Down, legs
I said thank
out,
you.
in, over lips, pout, back, eyes, show, thigh, lift them up, don't touch.
Are you patient, understanding? Because I'm gonna need some time to see. Oh, I miss the old Danny Kane. I really do.
I do too.
Oh, someone asked a question that's kind of personal. Is Blake single?
Ooh.
No.
Does it? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Business minded.
We don't talk about that anymore.
Her.
What pronouns? Okay, listen.
I have a personal relationship with her. I think I can call her. We be kicking and cackling about astrology.
I thought I did today with the person who I was with too, but apparently I didn't. It mattered in an argument. I was like, girl, we mattered yesterday, but okay. Listen, people be funny later on. Butter on bread. So yeah, the encore is on BET. Y'all should watch it. It's actually kind of fucking messy and interesting. And it does kind of bring in cool, talking points. There are a few moments where I'm like, wow, they apologize to each other within this last 10 minutes, or maybe this is editing, but work. And then the next day, fuck you too. All right, then. I'm talented. I have money.
Matty, doesn't all the focus on this one performance give you Jocelyn's Cabaret performance vibe? Because they prepare for that one performance.
And the girl that Jocelyn let win the show, y'all would have been pissed.
She insulted her while telling her she won. She was
Literally.
calling her fat and alcoholic while crowning her.
She's like, you're shaped horribly. You always sweat and you're always drunk.
You should stop drinking. Look at that belly. Look at that belly. But here's the winner.
Mimi still ain't been paid.
No.
Still hasn't got her money.
Watch the show. Dooley, I'll give you my account. I'll give you my Zeus account.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Oh.
I don't want it. Girl, I have the video of her coked up saved on my phone. If I want to be entertained, I will go there.
Studio with the
At the studio.
Put it in my tummy.
Well, for anybody in the chat that might be curious what
Give me
Jocelyn
that
looks
dick,
like.
nigga!
Well, we fully see Jocelyn more than likely have sex with her fiance in the bathtub during Jocelyn's Cabaret. That's how this show is.
Yeah, it's on camera. They they legit fucked on camera for a good, I want to say 4 to 5 minutes in the bathtub to her bullshit ass music.
Do it like it's my B-Day. Do it like it's my B-Day.
And I'm talking about there's bubbles in the water and everything. Her breasts are coming up. They have beautiful body. You know what I'm saying?
You can see him pulling the panty to the side.
Yeah, we didn't get no dick, Mimi, and I was pressed.
But we saw the panty pull to the side.
He's kind of fine, so I was like, I could have seen it. I could have.
I used to work in I used to work in Grand Central Station, and I've seen homeless people have sex. I don't need that in my life. I really don't.
Disgusting.
I don't need that. I don't need that. I do not need that. I do not need that.
I ruin my appetite as I look for food.
Speaking of full frontal,
I do not need that.
Y'all, this is the last bit we got today here before we move on. I do want to give a little shout out to Britney Spears at this moment before I wrap this.
I want a little peen, no Sade. No Sade.
He is handsome. He is handsome.
Melissa can do it like it's my B-Day, but no.
Me too.
Speaking of full frontal, we'll start with Britney here. This is quick though, but y'all already know what's going on. If you're not aware, her father and her sister are at it again. Her dad basically tried to say that he needs to put her on a psychiatric hold, and that we need to put her under in a mental institution. Her conservator has stepped the fuck up and said, no, the fuck we won't. Then Jamie Lynn Spears recently did this whole audio message thing where she was crying and like, I can't believe my sister's doing all this. And everyone in the comments is saying, okay, but where was all of this all these years ago? Where was this the last 13 years? Now today we're doing all this extra stuff. I'm praying for Britney. This is starting to get strange. I almost want to feel like don't post nothing no more. Like sit back, girl, while we getting this handled because clearly they're trying to get you. But
it gives Illuminati reprogramming vibes.
It's really sad. Like Britney just bought an iPad yesterday, and like she got excited to buy her first iPad. Like you are a
reprogramming vibes. Hello,
multi-million-dollar artist, and you just bought your first iPad, and you're excited about that. Like no, like great, but like what is happening behind the scenes that you can't buy? Like that people are not letting you buy your own stuff.
Yeah,
Blake. Yeah. Okay, so for me, I'm gonna get a little personal here. So my grandma passed away. My grandma passed away last year. Don't be sad, y'all. Like we're through that. But still, I have experience with my mother was my grandmother's conservator. She had power of attorney over my grandma because she legitimately needed somebody to help manage her life. And like I have to have questions for the Spears family. Like it's not only emotionally draining, it is a lot of hard work that takes a lot of time to manage. I have never seen anybody fight so hard to be somebody's conservator. That's not something that people usually fight to be. So like it's abundantly obvious that like you're benefiting in some fashion if you're going to fight this hard.
And your hands are not that dirty either along the process.
Something is going on. Like it's going to come out. We're going to get the tea eventually. But like I have never in my experience seen anybody fight so hard. Like what are you gaining? Like why do you want to do this so bad, sir?
Her money's keeping him alive with the medicine that he needs.
Exactly. Like Jamie ain't done shit in ages. Her daddy don't know how to do nothing. Like Britney is your cash cow.
Right? Well, y'all know that he's like half dead, right? Like Jamie Lynn, like the dad, he's you know at death's door, doing all this experimental science and all this experimental medicine that he would not be able to afford if he wasn't, tapped into that coin purse.
I know he's moving money around. I just know he's
of course.
That's why I'm upset for her, because as each day goes by is another day for a deposit to post into somebody else's account that's not hers. Also, when did we all become experts in psychology and psychiatrists? Like I don't understand. Psychiatrists, excuse me. Psychiatrists. I don't understand.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
I just don't understand. I really hate to read comments. Haven't you seen her last video? It's clear that she has mental issues. Have you seen the 5 posts on your social media? It's clear that you don't need a social media account. That's not what social media is for. For you to post 5 pictures and then stare at everybody's shit. Participate. That's what it's a social media.
I mean, I feel like
that's where the social part comes in.
There are things on Britney's social media page that are clearly like troublesome, but it's also when she says, quote, "If standing up for yourself burns a bridge, I have matches. We ride at dawn." Like Britney knows, like this is not right. Like, she's ready, like fuck family, like get me out of this shit.
But there are so many people doing even more strange things that are not under any sort of look about whatever. Nobody's above them talking about, are you eating your rice pudding, Mary? Nobody.
As someone that actually has a mental health degree, I'm not gonna do no diagnosis today. If anything, she's giving me trauma response. She's giving me flight or fight response.
And a little stuntedness, right? Like there's a little stuntedness.
That, like, if anything, like she's coming up with coping mechanisms to help her stay alive and stay with it together in whatever this toxic environment is. Like, if anything, like, and if we're going to do a diagnosis, one of the axes is environment. So we got to talk about that girl before we can get into the actual mental health of it.
She's very stunted.
If you think of like the triangle of what relative things impact somebody's life and how one gets bigger than the other, environment is the biggest bubble there, and it needs to be balanced out a little bit better so that she can actually have true independence.
She's very much giving me trauma response. Something's going on.
This man here
that too
is a different story than Britney, because he's free to do what the fuck he wants to do. And there's that's a whole nother caveat of things.
Oh, and I mean, tune into last Friday's Fortunate Rants and check out my conspiracy theory about the current state of Kanye. But yeah,
he also very much. I actually think for real, like I actually do think that Kanye West does have negative mental health outcomes that are tied to an actual like condition. And like a lot of that is being exacerbated from the death of his mom, being with the Kardashians. Like, if anybody to be on the conservatorship, it's probably Kanye and not Britney.
Yeah. Then they tried. He said that they tried, and he ran away.
Mhm.
They tried, and he ran away. That's when he ran off to Montana or wherever he's at.
I'm sorry.
For my degree, I had to do
Wyoming.
this like large scale like psychological
Yeah,
analysis
Wyoming.
of like a family, and I almost chose like Kanye and the Kardashians, but I ended up doing the cast of Precious because I was like, y'all not finna get me in Kanye's team. You ain't doing that.
No.
I did Precious. I did Precious.
Oh God, Push by Sapphire. Oh my God.
That was a lot.
That book.
was a lot.
I mean, the movie was a lot, but the book oh my
The
God.
book was if you've not read Push by Sapphire, like read it, read the first few chapters out loud. Just read the words out loud.
When you start
That's what I had to do.
Because we got to see like bits and pieces of the kids in the class with her, but we got to read what they were writing about in the book.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting chills just talking about it. Like, oh my God.
It's okay. So the way that Precious spoke in the movie is how the book is written.
Yes.
So like
so
the movie Precious is based upon Push by Sapphire.
Yeah.
So like
the book
you get the experience of trying, and she wrote it as if somebody that had the same issues as Precious. So it'll be like, this is THS. Today is TGY. Today I had is HD.
So like the intellectual level is literally written out for you.
It's very phonetic. So like you have to, like, I remember reading the first few pages and like, why do I not understand this? And then I started to say it because I was like, I know that they're missing vowels, it's missing all sorts of things. Mm-hmm. So you have to really read the words.
You get into it afterwards. You really get into it, and
it clicks eventually.
Yeah,
I saw the movie before I read the book, so that helped me because Cabaret's voice narrated me as I was reading the book. So I just imagined her there in that place. But once they started to put other things into the mixture, I didn't want to imagine Monique doing the things that were happening in that book to that child. I didn't want to imagine how the child who she had was mentally disabled. The way the movie did it, it was much, much worse than the book.
The book is gutter. Like, it's raw.
They showed her moving her like on the couch. No, girl, that's not what happened in that scene.
It's
with that
raw.
lady. That lady literally threw that child on the ground. Like, it was
trigger warning, content warning.
Yeah,
that
I'm
book,
like, I need
that
to.
book.
I'm like,
it
starting
is a
to,
very,
I'm starting to get a little
very, very heavy book. But I will say, at the end of me reading it, I clapped literally. It's like to myself. I was like, wow, like that was a lot to read because there was a way better resolution than how the movie did it at the end of the book, and it was very like fulfilling. But it was also like, I just sat through this. This was a lot. I can't. Do I recommend this? That was me. Like, who do I tell about? Who I have to tell people who can handle this shit. If you're all daisies, that ain't the one for you. I'm saying.
Don't read the epilogue.
Don't read the sequel. Don't do either. Don't read either.
It's a lot.
I regret.
Child,
I can
Lee
never
Daniels
let
was
that
like,
book
I'm gonna get an
go.
Oscar. I'm gonna get an Oscar for all this fuckery shit, and Monique got it. All right, so listen.
No, it's not like Mommy Dearest. Not at all.
No. Oh,
nope.
Not even.
Two different worlds.
One is
that
milk
is like
and the other one is root beer,
apples
girl.
and cows.
Imagine if Tyler Perry took all of the themes of his movies and put it in a book.
All the best parts. Yeah, all the best.
Minus Medea, because it ain't no humor.
The light-skinned male saviors.
Just one light-skinned woman who's a teacher.
Is there AIDS?
There is.
Yes.
Mimi Cherry.
Actually, in the book, she's not light-skinned. She's only light-skinned because Paula Patton is light-skinned. Like the book, she's.
There's certain things I can't watch. Like when it comes to things that are like family abuse, like I have enough things that I'm trying to run away from in my nightmares. So I try to choose to put other things in front of me. But I appreciate like trying to connect to characters that go through those things in life, because we do need to recognize like how complicated these creatures that humans are.
Yes, cool.
Yeah.
Why gotta be so complicated? See the
At your feet.
To say it all, I love how we went from Britney and we were able to shut up. We were able to get to I almost said 702. We were able to get to Push because mental health is something that's very prevalent right now. People are taking it a lot more seriously, and we should. And tears are not ways of showing weakness. It's a way of you releasing shit that you've built up. And I'm sick of that narrative for a lot of people, as well as other toxic traits and behaviors that we've kept around for too long. But the last thing we're going to talk about here, quick couple minutes, Suicide Squad came out. The Suicide Squad. It was a re-release, but a different movie completely.
Sorry, my dog is flashing her cooch right now.
Oh, my
Sorry.
goodness.
I'm like, is that her? Yep. Hold on. Let me move.
Mimi Cherry, South Park. Security.
I'm like, girl, do I see what I see? Let me move. See, look at that face. Look at that face.
She's like,
She's
well,
like,
I was
what
just patting my
cooch?
pussy. I puss. So,
Because she was starting to do one of these, like,
okay, fine, mom,
wait.
I'm out.
Yes.
So the Suicide Squad came out. It's like a re-release with James Gunn, who is Marvel legend as far as directors go, for trying to revamp the series. We've seen a couple of these series not do so well. Superman, a few others, and I still don't believe Ben Affleck is Batman, but that's just my taste. However, with Suicide Squad, Margot Robbie's and her attempt at a Boston accent didn't go unnoticed here, as John Cena kind of stole the fucking show. I don't want to say too much of his character because it would give it away, but like,
yeah.
for the brick of an actor he is, I enjoyed peeking past the fence.
Oh,
And
he's been taking some acting classes.
a little bit. I thought
I would say Suicide Squad is one of my. I struggle with DC movies in general. Like I think I struggle with them. Suicide Squad is one of my favorite DC movies.
Same.
Idris Elba was great. I preferred him over Will Smith.
Oh,
All
yeah.
tea.
Hands
I
down.
had never seen the original one, and I tried to go back for the sake of research. I stopped halfway through. I was like, what the fuck is this garbage?
It's one of those things. I would watch a trilogy built around Idris Elba's character.
Yes.
They were trying to do Harley Quinn's like whole storyline in there, like just like flippantly, and it was like, why? She literally was selling this movie. Like, what are we doing here? Enchantress is the villain.
Oh, really? I haven't seen it. In the
first one.
Yeah, the first one was hot garbage.
I haven't seen the new one. I'm watching that tonight.
Yeah, this one has multitudes. It's James Gunn did it very Marvel style, with it not being one person we need to worry about. There is a kaiju monster situation that is true in the DC universe, and they actually did it correctly. I was like, oh, we gave this villain who no one would have taken seriously. If you've seen Teen Titans Go, they gave a whole episode alluding to what the Suicide Squad movie was going to be about, and I was like, oh, we did this. Oh, okay, cute. But then there's also other things to work with, because everybody is a villain or an anti-hero, so you don't know who you need to watch. And there were a lot of deaths. I was gagged at a few deaths in this movie.
There were a couple of surprise
Dooley, like, really?
I mean, the ticket was hot from the get-go.
First 5 minutes, bitch. First 5 minutes, you're gonna be gagged. Like, what is going on here?
What the fuck is happening?
Yes,
it was like, we introduced this character to kill them. Like,
they gave a whole storyline and then killed the man, and it was like, what is going on? And then
I love the one little one that comes back at the end randomly, like, oh, okay, you would,
because you thought he was dead too.
There's a lot of post-credit scenes. There's one that's like maybe a little minutes after, and then the one that's like directly after that you definitely need to watch, because the one that's at the end of the credits is the build-up to a show that's going to be coming to HBO Max, apparently, about a particular person.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I read recently.
So there's a comment that says that DC does. There's a comment that says DC does LGBTQ representation better than Marvel. I don't agree with that. I'm sorry, banana starfish. I think Marvel.
I would say that, like, if we're talking about DC animation, yes. If we're talking about DC film, no.
Yeah, animation for sure, because they've been really showing up, especially that Harley Quinn show. So good. That cartoon's everything. Speaking of which, that MODOK cartoon on Hulu wasn't bad either. For those of you,
I hated it.
You didn't like it? I
Not
tried.
good.
I think it was the animation for me that I liked, because it reminded me of like what's that one show with the clay figures and all that kind of stuff. I thought it was interesting. Would I watch it again? Little PJ. Yeah, I wouldn't watch it again, but I enjoyed it for what it was worth because I'm also a fan of Patton Oswalt's voice work.
I was interested in I know who MODOK is. I was interested in the character. I watched it and I was like, I tried sober and high, and I was like, girl, I'm not doing this. I'm like, I can't do this. Sorry, baby. I tried.
Yeah, no, the DC cartoons have always been top tier. Like Justice League alone,
It's great.
Can't be touched. It's
Justice
one of the
League
best
Unlimited
ones.
is great.
But the MCU is much better than the DCU.
In storytelling.
In movie, yes.
I have
will say-
limited knowledge. What world does X-Men live
Marvel.
in?
Marvel.
Okay.
Mhm. That's why. Okay, so T or whatever, they'll be introducing X-Men throughout this next phase in different movies by cameos and appearances.
Yeah,
and so
next phase.
Yeah, because I think X-Men is going to be 2023 or.
I like X-Men.
So allegedly we're getting a Storm cameo during the next Black Panther film.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be a Namor cameo in one of these movies that come out this year. Like they're slowly putting it, but like y'all got to go back and watch Loki, and y'all got to watch WandaVision to figure out how we got there because it all happens.
Yes.
It all happens like
all of that retcons everything we know.
Okay.
Mimi, have you seen Loki yet?
No, I haven't signed up to the Disney streaming app yet.
You have my login, girl. What are you talking about?
I meant to tell you, I think I wrote it down wrong because I ended up signing up for WoW Presents because yours did. I was like, I wrote something wrong.
Okay, I will make sure after this phone call to give
We'll get into it. We'll get into it.
You need to watch WandaVision.
I want to see that. I want to see that. I want to see
that one. I was watching it with my friend earlier. I didn't miss shit, so I did eventually watch it. But then Loki's
good.
They're good.
Okay.
But do y'all realize we have 25 years more of the MCU?
Yes, girl.
Like
we're gonna be in our 40s, like Mookie. I've been waiting my life for girl Moo.
In our 40s,
I'm almost in my 40s.
I'm gonna find a way to be here.
I'm there.
I'm
find a way to
33.
be here. Okay. I know. Yep, barking him.
Yeah, true.
Being rude.
We all wish Michaela was going to be Storm. It's not going to happen.
No, I didn't think that. Not that head.
I don't think so.
No, ma'am.
I know. Someone in the comments said they want Michaela to be Storm.
Ma'am.
It would be lovely,
no,
but it's not happening.
No, it wouldn't be. No, ma'am.
Who's your dream? Who's your dream?
Not that.
Dreamcast it.
I love her, but the shape of her head is not of Storm.
Dreamcast it.
I think they cast Michaela Kale as
Killmonger's girlfriend.
That's what I meant. Yeah. I forget her name right now, but
like
her.
The girl who looks like Killmonger's girlfriend has.
She's like Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor in that structure that Michaela is that high cheek. That's why I'm like, that's not. No, I need someone lean and mean as Storm.
Tiana Taylor would kill it in a superhero
I feel like
movie.
Depending on whose artwork you're looking at, Storm has really high cheekbones. Like I could see Michaela as Storm.
I just don't want to like someone. Just don't put in a light skinned person as Storm, please.
Yes,
my light skin is sick of it. Storm is melanated as fuck. She's from Africa.
She's brown.
Yeah.
Alexandra Shipp getting mad. Oh, there was a tweet about Alexandra Shipp, who was the most recent Storm or whatever you want to call that version. And she was like, well, I guess she was telling the girls, well, the deal's not done yet, girl, so you still have me as Storm. And they've already talked about recasting the whole thing. Her tweet did not age well at all.
It did not.
She was talking shit about well, they just want to recast it because they're like, girl, but you said like last year that they weren't going to do anything and your spot was sealed. So what's tea?
A lot of the people that I would potentially cast for
someone had to talk about her, Curtis.
Storm, they already have been assigned other characters in the universe, so I have no idea who they're gonna pull out. I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, I can't see a ton of other people as Storm that I would love. I mean, like maybe I could see Lupita, but Lupita's already in the universe.
Lupita's already there.
What's the girl from woman, excuse me, girl, she's not a little girl. Woman from she gotta have it.
They're gonna play Nova?
Yes.
So this is my thing. Is I think she's gorgeous. I really want you to hire somebody from Africa.
Not Kiki Palmer. Not Kiki Palmer. Not
like
Kiki.
No, not Kiki.
No.
Call Beyonce. Ask her who was on Black is King. Ask her who was on Black is King, and then hire them. Like,
right. Give me somebody who's from the motherland.
I mean, if Dominique Jackson was picked, I'd be pleased as punch. But I'm also would be like, that's just visually speaking. Like, we don't know if she's gonna be able to get the words out. Now, we learned Electra.
Electra
We
Storm.
learned who Electra was. That's different. I hear y'all with Dominique, but I'm just saying, like, I like Dominique, and she has shown she can act. But if she does Storm, she has to do some work because she can't come half stepping. We've had Halle Berry's monotone fuck ass wigs for all those movies. We had a light skinned lady named Alexandra Ship on down the road looking stupid. Didn't she ruin Aaliyah too in Wendy Williams' movie?
She did.
All right, continue.
I have a
Tika
question.
Sumpter
I have a
is
question.
great one. I'm here for Tika. Yeah.
Do you know what happens to a toad when they get struck by lightning?
The same thing that happens to
The
everything
same
else.
thing that
I hate that line. Fuck you, Bryan Singer, for that one. Just being real.
Mhm.
I hated that line. It was the worst line to give somebody.
I saw that in
What
theater.
happens to a toad when it's struck by lightning? Boo! That's what happens. It boos. Fuck! Like, what you mean? Aisha Tyler, Liam, shut up.
No, girl, no.
No,
Shut up, Liam. I love you, but
no.
Mimi,
No, baby. You're not
And I love Aisha.
Anna Diop will be cute.
Not to be
see
ageist,
that.
Angela is a little too old, and what they would have to do is make it seem like she's been doing this with Charles for years and introduce her story arc that way. But if they bring her into Black Panther, that's not happening.
She's already in Black Panther.
That
She's
part.
Yeah, she's
And
in the first one.
when I saw the white dreads on Angela in Black Panther, I was like, y'all really fucked up.
And
I
just
gotta get my baby her dinner. I'll be right back.
Okay.
to be clear, Angela never turned down the role of Storm. She was never offered the role of Storm.
That's tea. That's tea. But when she said, when I read the script, ugh. Because if she had said that line, do you want to know what happens to a toad? Like, I don't even know how she could have made that better. I don't see it. Okay, y'all, listen. I'm
We
done.
at the 3-hour mark.
Yeah,
we
we're
gotta
done.
go.
We're
It's
done.
the longest one ever.
But you want to know why it was so long, Blake? Conversation.
We
Yeah.
cackled for the first hour and 15 minutes.
Did and still kept 600 some odd people in this motherfucker.
It's called retention. I keep it in my chest. Okay, excuse me. We had 900 plus in the room at one point in time. We're at 600 now. I'm glad y'all enjoyed this wonderful, long, nasty chat on a good old Sunday. I hope he was sitting down. I hope he was smoking on something nice. I hope he was drinking on something lovely. I hope I had glass. I hope you weren't fighting anybody. I hope no one stood up in front of you and got loud and aggressive with you. I hope you had a great day. I hope no one got in your comment section and told you what you should be doing because of what they think they know. I hope none of that happened for you either. But I know it didn't, because guess why? We're blessed, and you're the rant.
I hope you didn't get roasted in front of 800 people.
Because a few did.
I hope you did not get roasted because you could have not said nothing, girl.
It was for free. All you had to do was just, I don't like this.
As I always say, it's free to say nothing.
Shut up.
Shut it up. Just shut up. Shut up. Shut it up. Just my shit. Just gonna and then Bobby gets in the car. I was like, bitch.
No, someone's like, yeah. Some of y'all are late that came in, and on the first half of the block, when we were doing this today, somebody decided to tell us that I am not a drag queen, and I don't know anything about fashion, and neither does the rest of this panel, and anybody else.
That ghost tried to call us fraudulent.
Listen. If I stood in corners and grated my teeth waiting for children to pass on by so I could rob them for some $5 McDonald's money, then I would feel the same way too. However, instead of me doing that, I wish them well. They look like a Pokemon. The picture wasn't flattering. That's too bad. If you were pretty, this would have been a different conversation. But you looked like problems.
But was it fashion?
But is it fashion?
And then Aaron right behind her.
But is it fashion?
But is it?
I think Yvonne would be a good look for Storm. I
Yes.
do like her. That would be a cute little cat.
Yeah.
Yvonne Orchard.
But yeah, it was sad. And you know how people like to express themselves. Just let you know, you can express yourselves, but I can read. So, and everybody else can too, as you could see.
Wow, what a moment.
The chicken was lovely.
I thought
It was
the chicken
not seasoned.
lovely. I thought it was lovely. I thought it was came in here looking like a whole resident of Lanford, Illinois, trying
You know
to
what's
shade,
funny?
girl. Okay, sis.
And when this is over with, and I light my blunt after this is done, and play "Everybody Loves the Sunshine" by Roy Ayers, and I sit back and I think about the person
Everybody loves the sunshine.
tried me. Listen, feel what I feel, what I feel, what I'm feeling in the sunshine. I will remind myself of the uncooked chicken that tried me in this comment section today, and tell her salt and pepper will go a long way, baby.
Busted, it's 2 damn o'clock in the morning. Where you been? Didn't you get my two-way? I was with my girlfriend. You a lie?
I'm on episode 193. Yes, I'm on 193 of One Piece. I have 700 something more to go, but I put a dent. I put a dent in there. It's a lot. That shows a lot.
I ain't watching.
All right, Dooley, social media links, please.
Okay, we're gonna go in the correct order this time. You can find me on Twitter at _Dooley Noted _. That's _DOLEYNOTED on the Twitter Burr app. You can find me on Instagram at Dooley Noted with 2 underscores in the middle, as shown on the screen here for all of my content, or Instagram at Dooley Does Food, solely only for my food content, gym selfies and other things versus just food. And then like, share, comment, subscribe my YouTube channel. I am Dooley Does Food on the YouTube app. Like, share, comment, subscribe, please. I'm trying to monetize. She's almost there. And I would just urge you that if you have something to say, you should not be coming at me looking like Frankie.
May they rest in peace.
Yes.
Oh, she did die. I refrain.
Yeah. Well, I thought that's why you said it.
No, you don't. You keep it right there. I mean, it was
I
right on the
thought that's
money.
why you said it.
You just basically called her casket sharp, but there you go. That's Naughty Pine box. Okay.
You won't.
Blake,
I'm gonna play you. You won't. You won't.
You can find me on Twitter at BARowley86 or on Instagram at RowleyB or Barf_1, BARPH_1. It's really just photos of me doing random shit throughout my day. So,
Oh,
Dooley, when you do that voice, all I hear in my head is
Nobody
knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow.
do I smoke? Girl, mind your do I smoke? Girl, mind your business.
and then they say right here.
Okay.
I mean, if you got some, I can roll it.
Mind the business that pays you. Okay, wait a minute. Come on, Elmer, glue realness. Here's some construction paper project. BB Cherry.
She came in here looking like Lil Russ from Run's house.
Oh no.
Hola, mi nombre es Mimi Cherry. You can find me on the Bird app. It's called Twitter. You're going to find me right here, Mimi Cherry. If you want to find me on the Instagram, add an IG to it. And on my ongoing campaign to be the president of the universe, please remember to be all the people.
Be all the people. Just don't be that person that came up in here giving you low density in the bones, okay?
That's not a person. They did.
Woo! And Laurel loves Jimmy. Laurel loves Jimmy.
Thank you, Enrique Marquez Mancillas, for your comment. I see you. I love you.
I'm gonna play you.
Nobody knows.
You won't even know.
I'm giving away all of my love.
I'm still
Give it
here.
away.
I'm still here.
Give it away.
Not Pennywise realness. Yes, bitch. It.
Give it away.
Lord, I haven't laughed crying in a long time. Y'all are funny.
Okay, niggas, I was in tears today.
Now the comments, y'all are funny. All
I
of y'all,
bet
everybody
two
here
of
is
them in high
funny.
school together, y'all would be the pettiest group.
Petty.
If I knew Dooley and Blake in high school, they would not like us at all, bitch. there would be nobody that would be able to read. It would no, don't come over here. If she ain't got it, I'll pick up the slack. Like it's like no.
Right, we would have to walk each other home from school because like the girls would try to fight us.
Do it like it's your bidet. Oh
Like
wait, I have
said.
to call back really quick. A long time ago, somebody said I thought she was saying bidet, and that's where she squatted so much where she was dancing. Do it like it's your bidet.
I really want y'all to watch that shit. It is so funny. It's like the worst ever. Give us a Shakira cover of the Matty Rants scene.
Listen.
Push pull.
Push, push.
Get it out again. And then the old one is, "Ho, y'all want another video?" Again, so full around the fuck around. Oh, woo. I can't. Look at me. I still had more enthusiasm than Yara did for that performance. I can't. All right. So now that we're done talking about The Walking Dead and we've already gone past everything else that's happened here, I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in. I want to thank y'all so much from the comment section. Y'all were lighting her up too. Like it wasn't just us. Like y'all were like, now this
was a team sport. This was a team
How
sport.
I even knew about it, I looked over to the right and saw someone go, "Now Emma," and I was like, "Oh!" And I was reading it, and she was dragging her. I was like, "Oh!" I was like, "Wait, let me. What did Emma say?" I said, "Oh, you want time," so we gave it to her.
She came in here looking like Detroit in 1983. Girl, what are you doing?
Came in here looking like an episode of Hoarders.
Or just the riots in Los Angeles.
She came in here looking like an episode of Intervention. How about
Skid
that?
Row. There it is.
I thought she was in that video talking about you was laughing at us from across
You
the
was
street.
laughing at us from across the street.
Was
I
that
dropped my ring. I dropped
the
my
lady
ring.
was laughing at us from across
I
the
dropped
street.
my ring.
Get the hose.
I
Get
dropped
the
my
hose.
ring.
Get the hose. Just spray them with the hose. They'll be all right.
Here, hold the phone.
Yeah.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone.
You hit my wife.
Not an 8 Mile
Like my
extra.
Listen. Eminem. That was so you called her Eminem's mom was just up in here doing this. I can't. Let's not do.
She was looking very down River Blade. St. Clair Shores.
Trenton.
Don't start nothing. Won't be nothing. You want smoke? I have the gun. Kaboom. That's all.
Well, if you walk in here woofing, you might get dog walked.
Girl, play like pussy and get fucked.
Okay. All I know is puss, listen, and a knuckle fish, bitch. I listen. Don't come over here. Don't fuck with my friends. Don't fuck with me. Don't do it. I'm gonna give you a little gabba gabba, and I'm gonna give you a jabba jaw right after that.
Come on, yo, Gabba Gabba.
Thank you. Had to give a little new reference with the old jabba jaw. Like we had to go back.
Jabber jaw.
Whew. Wendigo. Wait. Wait, who wrote that? Wait,
So,
who wrote that?
somebody said that that she was giving Wendigo tease, and like if you've ever seen a Wendigo, like it's horrific to see.
What are those? They're called capybaras or something like that.
A capybara?
What were the water rats? I forget what they're
Capybaras.
called.
Capybaras.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that
What a
was.
capybara.
A water rat. Mm.
Girl.
They're so cute. I love them.
JoJo, I am the boom boom gun. That's one of her best. I'll give G all that. When Bianca tried her, bitch, I don't jump guns. I am the boom boom gun. I was like, yes. Okay, you can be the gun, Kumar, but can you handle it, KK? Kumar Kardashian. I was like, that was funny. Okay, we're done. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. It's been a long time. I appreciate y'all for being here. You've been here for 3 hours. Make sure you subscribe to all these people's shit. Okay, this one over here. Monetize him. Me and Mimi on Fridays and Tuesdays. This Tuesday it's gonna be Holland. You can find Blake on some stuff, like 2 links or whatever. I put it in the description. You'll find him. My
Boy,
shit's
but
in
double
blue.
XL on porn.
Blake is like part of the CIA secretly.
I mean, low key.
All we know is he's inside a blue wall, someone's hole. It's vacant. Did you hear all that sound?
I heard wooden floors, which
Girl,
is munchy hunty.
I'm like, I bet you be playing racquetball with yourself.
I miss wooden floors.
You heard hardwood.
Yes.
Ooh,
yes.
that sounded like a mortgage.
I think Blake
I
is
heard a
less
mortgage.
racquetball and more pocket pool.
Oh. Blake is currently inside Armand Rizzo. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Have yourselves a great day.
That's deep.
It's been beaten blue. All right. We'll see you later.
Matty
Be all the people. Be all the
So
people.
mean.
Be
You
all the
talked about
people.
Armand.
Be all the people.
Anyway, y'all, take care. We love you so much. Don't take anything seriously. This is all for shits and giggles. And if you did, not my problem. Take care. We love you. Puss, puss. Next time. Bye.
Listen. Yeah.